bad feeling about this.
Welcome to Touhyville.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
I'll juice you up.
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Touhyville with Steve Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rush, 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 don't get your money's worth. Radio show, it happened out at the OT show. It's a lot of fun. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Oh, welcome to Touhyville for the 14th day of March, 2025. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
Very pinky today.
Pinky. Yes.
Pinky Tuscadero, as you said this morning.
Mm-hmm.
That is certainly a reference, for those over 30, I would say, right?
Over 40, I
those
would
over
think,
40,
right?
I would say, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Today is Pi Day.
Ah, okay.
3.14.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep. Today is Pi Day, so we can celebrate that later on. Of course, we're going to go to the movies a little later. We're going to sneak out, play hooky. Don't tell anyone.
Yes.
So, I know you're very excited about the pork chop dinner. You put it in the forecast.
Yes. Well, holy cow. I mean, it's high of 78, sunny, 69, and then Sunday 44 and snow. I'm like, what?
Right.
So I'm like, you know what makes me feel better? Knowing that my belly will be nice and full of yumminess by about 11:10.
Well, coming up in the 7 o'clock hour, Central Time, we're going to give away a pork chop dinner.
Oh, yay. I won?
President Brosh will be in to help us give away
okay.
the pork chop dinner.
I won? Is it me? Is it me? Did they pick me?
No, we haven't picked anybody yet. We haven't even done the drawing or whatever we're going to do yet.
Okay.
So, and I don't know exactly what we're going to do, but we'll figure it out with Gary when he comes in a little bit later.
I won?
On. No.
I would like to thank
You haven't won anything.
The commission. I would like to thank
the
studio for this gracious award.
Of a golden pork chop.
Which I will.
Golden brown.
Golden brown. Like if I saw it and it was gold, I'd be like, what is this?
Right.
Can't eat that.
No, golden brown.
Yeah.
Oh, fun stuff. Today is Celebrate Scientists Day.
Mm-hmm.
So, sure, we'll celebrate scientists. Of course, our friend Bill Nye the Science Guy stopped by the show at one point.
Oh.
So let's see.
Was he able to diagnose me?
I don't think so.
Hey, Bill Nye, the Science Guy here. I'm doing exactly what you do. I listen to the Touhy Show. Turn it up loud.
And I can tell you that liner was the most exciting thing he did the whole interview.
Yeah.
I almost fell asleep during the. I tried. I was excited as Bill Nye the Science Guy is going to be on, and oof, it was just so slow.
Well, but here, whenever I think about that, I think about the fact that it takes all types for this world to work. Sure. And I could never be like Edison, where I try the light bulb 10,000 times,
right,
and be okay. I would be like, and then I'd be like in the corner emotionally eating.
Mhm.
Something chocolate, something salty.
Sure.
I'd buy a couple lipsticks. I'd feel better about it. Like, right? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
No, I get it. Yes, you need all types, and without the patients, we wouldn't have all the science things that we have.
Mhm.
And without some interesting conversations, we wouldn't have all the science we have. Of course, we had telephone day not that long ago, where we found out that Edison called his assistant Watson. That was the first call, and he said, "Watson, I need you." And Watson said, "Oh, sir, that's very nice, but I don't really go that way. I don't,
No,
and he
he
goes,
did
"No, I spilled acid on me. Get up here." So his first words were, "Watson,
Right.
I need you," but
Yeah.
the rest I
Which
made
is
up for
great.
fun. Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
really cool.
Yeah. Today is crowdfunding day, so that couldn't have been around for a long time. That's a fairly new concept. I mean, 10 years or so. Genius Day.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of winning, we'd like to accept this award for no.
I'm like, yep.
What?
We won't be getting any.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They won't be calling us like,
Okay. At least you said us. You
hey,
didn't-
it's Genius Day.
Yeah. International Ask a Question Day. So I will tell you, and we can try it again.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried a couple of times on Ask a Question Day to leave it to the residents of Touhyville to ask us anything they want. And,
Oh, you
and-
wanted to you thought it would
Yeah.
be a good,
I did.
interesting, like
and
bit, like not a
we
bit,
usually,
a
and we
thing.
usually just get like silly questions.
Yeah.
So it never really goes. But you're more than welcome throughout the show to ask us anything you want. We'll do our best to answer. So
Yes. We're an
so-
open book.
Yeah. And I mean, ask us like anything you wanted to know about us, because people will come up to us at broadcasts and things and go, "You know what I always want to know?" Feel free to ask. We're
Yeah,
more than, but don't ask us things like, "Why is the sky blue?" Ask Bill Nye. I don't know. It's because it's up there.
Right.
Like the two of us couldn't figure out which direction to look for the blood moon last night, so don't look to us for science questions.
Right.
So
Like, you lied to me, Steve. You lied.
well, it's so funny because you asked me. You said, "Okay, I don't want to sound silly, but
Well, I
which
really
direction?"
was like,
Right. And I was like, "No, you don't sound silly. I don't know."
I just
I don't know
said,
which
where is the
direction to
moon
look.
going to be? Am I going to be able to see it out my window?
Well, and it took everything in me because your first question was, "Where is the moon going to be?" And I wanted to go up, like that's the direction, up.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't. I knew exactly what you were looking for, and there's times when you're in a relationship with somebody and like now's the joke time, and it's not like you were a serious thing, but you were humbling yourself. You were like, I don't want to sound
How do I figure
stupid,
this
but
out,
I
right?
don't, and I'm like,
the house.
there's no
Mhm.
need to sound stupid. I don't know, like
Right.
And
then you said, okay, I will text you when I see the moon out the window,
yeah,
when I take the dog out,
Mhm.
and I'll tell you where to look.
right,
And that's not where it was.
right, because that's where it was when I took the dog out last
Right.
night. That's not where it was at 2:00 in the morning. Although I don't know, I was asleep at 2:00 in the morning. So
Yeah.
I woke up around 12:30. Not for the moon, just because Ace hopped into my bed and wanted to hang out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I woke up around 3:15, and I was half asleep. I
Mm-hmm.
stumbled out to the window where the moon was earlier, looked out there, didn't see it, and I went, "I'm glad I got out of bed." And I went back to bed, and that woke Ace up. So then he came back into bed.
Yeah.
So anyway, so feel free to ask us anything you'd like this morning.
Okay.
Today is Learn About Butterflies Day, Legal Assistance Day. In our poll question yesterday, talking about how long
Yeah.
someone's been there. Someone said they were a legal assistant for the same attorney, I think, for 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
Moth-er Day. So not Mother's Day, but it's like got something to do with moths. I don't know. Moths. Apparently moths were upset that today was Butterfly Day, so they had to get a day too.
Yeah.
Uh,
They are not butterflies.
yeah.
Just saying.
No, you're smaller and white.
And annoying. Every time you turn on a light at camp.
Children's Craft Day,
Mm.
Potato Chip Day, Preschoolers Day, Reuben Sandwich Day, which I like,
No
just
sauerkraut.
without the sauerkraut.
Mhm.
So, and yes, it's still a Reuben. It's not just a hot corned beef sandwich. National.
Ooh, you know what? I'm glad you
All
said
right,
that.
slow down, everybody.
No,
Look out.
we're going to Costco, and I forgot to put down that we need to search for the pastrami whatchamacallit combo
Oh, yeah, if it's out here.
from
Yeah.
Carnegie.
They haven't sent it to Indiana yet, I don't think. Save a Spider Day.
No.
Cheryl's all against that.
Although I will tell you, I
mhm.
don't kill them. I don't kill them like I used to when I was kids.
No.
I will put them on a piece of paper and get them out.
And then smush them.
No,
I know,
no
I'm kidding.
smushy.
So then it is Save a Spider for you. Yeah, you're into that then. You know?
I don't. Yeah, no.
It's
not into it.
It's not a hobby I'm starting.
No,
you know,
I
it's
think
a-
I saw the first scene in Arachnophobia, and that was the end
Yeah.
of that. Check, please.
Yeah.
No. I'd like to sleep again, and I didn't think I'd sleep again after Jaws in 1976 or
Mhm,
whatever it was.
mhm.
And then came Super Rats. You remember
Oh, yeah,
Chicago Super
sure.
Rats? And then Arachnophobia.
Mm-hmm.
Not cool.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Scary. Write your story day. Today is Purim.
Purim.
Purim. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I don't.
Yes. That's with Achashverosh and tried to destroy the Jews.
Ah.
The Book of Esther.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Or the Letter of Esther, because it really isn't a book.
Got it.
Yes. Great story.
All right.
But she was like, you know the story, right?
I've heard you talk about it. I don't know
She
if I
didn't
remember
tell
it.
them she was Jewish, and she got into the beauty contest because Haman told Achashverosh to kill his wife Vashti after embarrassing him at a party because he wanted her to run naked in front of everybody, and she was like, no thanks.
And he was embarrassed
Yeah.
by that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So some people say he killed her,
Is
and some
Kanye a
people
descendant of his?
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Some people say he set her off, like sent her off, but either way, he had loved her. And then Haman knew he was in the doghouse.
Mm-hmm.
So then he said, okay, let's have a beauty contest and all the beautiful women you can choose from. So he's like, all right.
Mm-hmm.
And Haman he actually wanted to take over and hated the Jews. And so he sent everybody a declaration that on the 14th of Adar, you could kill all Jews and take all their stuff.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And then that's when the queen, Esther,
Mm-hmm.
said, they're trying, and coming before the king, okay,
Mm-hmm.
without being summoned or beckoned,
Mm-hmm.
was punishable by death.
Okay.
And she risked her life by
Mhm.
coming in front of him and
Mhm.
saying, there's somebody who's trying to kill me and my people. And he said, oh my gosh, I love you. I don't want that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And then she said, it's him. So you can't take back a declaration
Mm-hmm.
if you use the king's
Mm-hmm.
powers.
Okay.
So then he said, okay, all the Jews now, he gave them ammo and he said, defend yourselves. And
Okay.
they did, and they were not killed.
Got it. And that was the Purim.
And that's Purim. But
All right.
that's the only Jewish holiday where it's commanded to get drunk ad lo yada. Ad lo yada means but until you don't know the difference between the good characters and the bad characters.
All right. I will help.
So you're commanded to get drunk, which was hilarious because I've never seen my dad tipsy even, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And everybody dances.
Mhm.
And then they do this really cool thing where they, it's called shalach manas.
Mhm.
So you like bake and you create like care packages and you send them to people you don't know. So everybody does like exchanges of these care packages and gifts to the poor.
Okay.
So yeah, it was like a big deal because we were about to get annihilated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So, but it's a great story.
Yeah.
So watch the Book of Esther. There's a couple movies, really good movies out.
All right.
But yeah.
Science Education Day is also today, so we're celebrating scientists and science education. World Sleep Day and White Day. I don't know what White Day is for. Let's see.
I don't look good in white. I feel like
No.
the Michelin Man when I wear white.
So White Day, first held in Japan in 1978. White Day takes place exactly 1 month after Valentine's Day and is a holiday when men give gifts to women they received. Wait, When men give gifts to women they received chocolate from on the earlier holiday. So in
What?
Japan, maybe on Valentine's Day, women give the gifts. And so that on White Day, men reciprocate.
All right, let's go, Steve. Let's try it out. Jewelry. Let's go.
Okay. So today, I will reciprocate what I was given for Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's low.
That's what this is. That's what it is.
Kiss mine.
That's what this is. I just got done explaining that's what this is.
Now, do you know what my favorite thing about today is? Are you done with your list? Because if you don't
Yes.
say, you don't have holly on there?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So that's the Hindu festival.
Mhm.
That's crazy. It celebrates colors, love, and spring.
Mhm. Okay.
So it celebrates the eternal and divine love of the deities Radha and Krishna.
Mm-hmm.
But the day is full of color. Have you ever seen they throw colored powder at each other?
Yesterday was the first time I saw it was on the news.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so
It's really cool.
So Holly goes. It's actually over already. It goes from Thursday at midnight, 12:05 a.m. through Friday at 1:53 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
So it's already done.
Well, yeah. The Hindus know to party it up when they party it up. Their weddings go for like a week.
Oh my gosh.
Did you ever see a Hindu wedding?
I don't know that I've ever no.
Oh, it's like oh my gosh. They've got all sorts of jewelry and gold, and they change outfits 500,000 times, and they're dancing and celebrating, and the whole village brings gifts and food, and it's like thousands of dollars.
Wow.
Thousands of dollars. Just because they celebrate marriage. But I'm saying not like it's the whole community comes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wild.
Yeah.
All right.
It was wild because my eyebrow wax woman is from a village and was telling me about how it's gorgeous. I said I always wanted to just be invited. I want to be a spectator. I'll bring a gift. I just want to see it.
Watch your wedding.
Yeah, because that is a party.
Yeah.
And a lot of celebratory, traditional, there's serious parts,
Mm-hmm.
but it's chock full of happiness. Holly is chock full of happiness. This holiday is crazy. And I just read, it said, can Christians play Holly? However, people of many other religions celebrate the festival, especially in India. Those who are Muslim, Sikh, and Christians observe Holly.
Well, there you go. Go play with your powder.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's cool. But if you look
Awesome.
at the pictures, it looks like a colorful powder fight.
It's crazy.
People it's it's just crazy bright, but it's to celebrate the colors and love and all things positive.
That's good
And
stuff.
spring,
I like
love
that.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll wrap up our poll question from yesterday and then get to today's poll question.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Spring enrollment at St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer is open. Register now for healthcare certification classes starting in March and April. Choose from nursing assistant and EKG technician. Scholarships available as well as campus housing. If you're looking for a career in healthcare, gain your certification in 2 to 4 months. Kickstart your career today. Apply at St. Joseph's College today at stjo.edu.
Time is up. The IRS is in full collection mode for 2024, issuing liens, levies, and garnishments to anyone who has a past tax debt or unfiled tax returns. Don't wait till it's too late. Your paycheck and bank accounts are at risk of being seized. Call now and stop the collection process today. If you're living check to check, no matter how much you're making, you still may qualify for the Fresh Start programs offered by the IRS to reduce or even eliminate your tax debt. It's just a 5-minute call to get your options, and it's free. If you owe back taxes, have years of unfiled tax returns, under audit, have a wage or bank levy, or finally just want to sleep better, business or personal, call the experts at Republic Tax Relief while there's still time. A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, and tough. This veteran-owned company has the fight you need to take on the IRS. Don't go at it alone. The call is free. Call their hotline number now, 800-680-8456. That's 800-680-8456. Find out if you qualify today. Call 800-680-8456 or go to republictaxrelief.com.
Touhyville. Now even Touhier.
Turn on that radio and back here.
So, it's been a long week.
I'm so ready for this week to end.
Ready for the weekend.
End of the week. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
It's Friday? Already?
It's the weekend.
I heard that this show is like really good.
It's good. It's great. It's great. Let's begin. Do you happen to have the time?
It's showtime.
Yep. Steve and Cheryl with you. Good morning. It is Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for getting your day started with us, your weekend started with us. The only better way than starting your weekend with us is starting it at McDonald's. Sonovich Humfleet McDonald's. Find sponsors of our streaming video. We're on streaming on Facebook, on the Q's Facebook page, 98 Gold and Touhyville. Also on TikTok, just look for Touhyville. And on YouTube, if you look for Touhyville, you will find us. We'd appreciate it if you subscribe on YouTube. Like the video on Facebook. That would be cool. We'd appreciate that. All right. Let's go take a look at our poll question from yesterday, where we had asked on a Throwback Thursday, how long have you been at your current job? And I love that a lot of folks were saying how long they're at their job and how long they've been in that industry or in that career.
Mm-hmm.
Linda says 22 years. Jared says 2 years locating NIPSCO utilities. Lisa says 10 years. Our friend Sharon from Jasper County Community Services, 23 years in June.
Wow.
At Jasper County Community Services, and she says a blessing. Sharon, I would also add you are a blessing. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You do an incredible job.
She's like one of those people that you just can't imagine the world without, but definitely in that position.
Yeah, for sure.
Light and love everywhere she goes.
Just fantastic. Yeah. Gloria says 32 years in downtown Chicago, retired at age 50. Randy says 15 years at Rose Acres. Our friend Sonia says 29 years at the post office.
Wow.
Yeah.
And she is a problem-solving maniac. She is so good.
Yeah.
Located all my packages in Indianapolis and got it handled.
Heather says 20 years at Walmart, 33 years as a mom.
There you go.
Erica says 23 years at the co-op. Nina says 12 years at INDOT. Chris says teaching for 28 years, 7 at this current school.
Wow.
That's great.
Yeah.
Tanya says I
mean, imagine that. Your whole life has been dedicated to the littles, bringing up the littles.
Yep.
Making sure they got it.
Yeah. And I can't go through all of them. We had over 100 comments on this one yesterday.
Yeah, this was a big one.
So a lot of folks, and I love that. I love that you guys wanted to share how long you've been at your jobs. It's the coolest thing. I had multiple people come up to me yesterday.
Yeah.
And tell me that. By the way, I went to go pick up Ace's meds the other day.
Yeah.
And one of the ladies that worked at the pharmacy, she wasn't the one helping me, someone else was.
Yeah.
But she paused what she was doing to poke her head around and say, the other day I was yelling in my radio, Robin Leach! Robin Leach!
Oh, yeah. I know when Cheryl forgets her things. Yeah.
Do you know? Well, I think Robin Leach was me forgetting though. Like I could not.
We both could not figure out the lifetime or lifestyles of the rich and famous.
Yes.
We're like the guy, you know, the guy. And I'm like, he lives in Vegas. Yeah.
Now, I want you guys to know that I love when that happens, when people tell me that stuff, because I grew up loving talk radio and being the same way, talking to it. It was like my companion sometimes. So I that makes my day when people are that invested to remember something days later. Like, I love that.
And we try so hard. You could see us both like trying. We try so hard that we're not looking at Messenger, because what'll immediately happen is between our phones and our texts and stuff, people are like, Robin Leach.
Yes.
Robin Leach.
Yes. So lots of folks with over 20 years. I mean, I think Gary, who's coming in a little later, says he's about to hit 45 years. Laura says 45 years. Wow. Just Penny says 3 weeks shy of 9 years at the Lake County Clerk's Office. Thank you. Vicky says 25 years in county government.
Now, here's another question you could ask as a follow-up. What's the longest you've been at a job? So that all of us that, you know.
Yeah. I would think a lot of these are, you know, what's the longest you've ever been at a job?
I think 7 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think I did 9 at the radio station in Kankakee. Yeah.
In a row?
Yeah, I think I did. Yeah.
Okay.
When I was there, when we were there together, and then I finally left. I think well, I said here I'm coming up on 7 years, so I'm going to hope, you know, that I surpass the 9 years. So Teresa says 19 as activities director at George A. Memorial Healthcare. Thank you, Teresa. That's great. Lori says 39 years teaching, 3 years retired. Sparkles, which I would love to know if that's your real name, because that's fantastic. And your parents must have been having a lot of fun. 22 years and counting. So that's great stuff.
Now, on this very day, Melissa Harmon, it's her last.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think she said she's coming up on 11. Yep.
So she's 10 and a half, and then she starts something new on Monday. So we know that seems very scary, but it's very exciting too.
Yes.
So absolutely. You got this, girl.
Karen says 2.5 teaching at Boone Grove, but before that, 33 years at North Newton.
Wow.
So, yeah. Barbie says 27 years. Rich says 13 years at Co-op. Rich's wife, Tina, says, good morning, Stephen Show. Good morning, Tina. Hope you had a great birthday yesterday. Jason says, been at this job 4 years, but I'm a self-taught welder since age 14.
Wow.
So I have 50 years in welding experience if you count all the overtime in past years. So very nice. It's funny. What did I say? I figured out I'm somewhere around like 26,000 hours on the air or something like that. I think when we were talking about the 20 years at Touhyville, right? Yeah, 20 years at Touhyville. I figured out that I've been on the air about 26,000 hours. So Scott says 34 years as a medic for Newton County EMS.
Oh,
Retired now. And
wow. Imagine how
serving,
many lives he's saved.
Well, and it's
Whew.
so talk about this now that you put it that way, okay? The juxtaposition. So Scott, 34 years as medic for Newton County EMS, retired, and now serves as the county coroner. So
wow.
saves so many, and then now he checks them out to figure out, why they may have passed. So
yeah. And that's a really important job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pam says 40 years. Chris says 36 years, now retired. Kara says 29 years at the Jasper County Clerk's Office. Good for you, Kara. Jeff says 9 years strong at Keystone Co-op, Rensselaer Petroleum. Very nice. So many.
Yeah.
Kim, 34 years at Lincoln Elementary as a teacher. Noel, 33 years of doing what I love at Jenkins. So that's just fantastic. Our friend Brian, 20 years with Purdue.
Wow.
Yep. So many good ones. So and I can't go through all of them. I'd love to.
Yeah.
But I'm loving scrolling through, just seeing Selena, longest and most rewarding mom, 41 years in July. Good for you.
Girl.
Good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And nothing wrong with Teresa, 7 months. That's right. You're rebuilding, restarting at a different job. I love it. So many here. 31 years, 50 years, 20 years.
Yeah.
I mean, just 35 years, 40 years. So Gary says May 1st, it'll be 45 years at Talbert. So, So, yep. I love it. Susie says it was 40 years, but it was our business, so maybe that doesn't count. Yes, it absolutely counts.
Absolutely counts.
And Kathy jumped right in there. She said, sure does. You and Ron served our community and our family well over 40 years. Thank you. So, yeah, what an incredible shop. So, and that was all just on the queue. I didn't even get over to Touhyville. So thank you, everybody that answered. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So today is Pie Day. So what better way to celebrate Pie Day, Food Fight Friday? Tell us your favorite pie.
Okay.
I think that's a perfect way to do Pie Day. Rich says, good morning. He says, I just quit my job, LOL. Is that true, Rich? Did you? So you're on zero? Larry says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Have a wonderful day and weekend. You too, Larry. Thank you so much for hanging out this morning. What say you? Favorite pie? You have one?
Sure.
Yeah?
You know what it is.
Is it going to be cherry?
Yeah.
Really? That's the favorite?
Yeah, I would have to say, yeah. I also kind of started liking when I was in travel and tourism in the South, chocolate pie.
All right.
Oh, do you remember when I made it? It's so delicious. It's easy, but it is good.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So that's going to be mine. Chocolate cream pie is going to be my favorite.
Chocolate cream pie. Okay, this is chocolate pie.
The chocolate pie, delicious. But but if I'm going to go my favorite, I go chocolate cream pie / French silk. It's about the same, really.
Yeah.
You know, it's just So Jason says homemade rhubarb pie is the best, hands down. It does not sound like it, Jason, but I will allow it. So
really,
I mean,
all right,
the best.
Okay,
the best.
Here we go. In Ta'am Barech, in Leitvaker.
Yeah, you see? Look at you made Cheryl swear it. You're Jewish.
No, I did not. First of all, it's Hebrew and Jewish. It's Hebrew. You need help.
I do. I absolutely
Taste
do.
and smell, you can't debate.
Yes. All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll get what's happening, some other silly stories, and more. Stick around.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, mostly sunny and windy with wind gusts as fast as 40 miles per hour and a high near 78. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms likely all night and into the early morning hours with a low around 58. Windy with wind gusts as fast as 50 miles per hour. Saturday, mostly sunny and very windy with a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms throughout the day and a high around 69. Wind gusts are as fast as 55 miles per hour. Saturday night, a 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 36. Sunday, or as I like to call it this week, Jasper County Fair Pork Chop Day, a 30% chance of rain showers mixing with snow after 10 a.m. Partly sunny and breezy with a high near 44. You know what makes the cold feel better? A pork chop.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Home. It's so many things to so many people. It's your sanctuary, your place to host parties with friends and family, your place to relax in front of the front porch or run with the dog in the backyard. The team at Jenkins Realtors have been helping people like you find the home for everything that you need it to be since 1976. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, let the Jenkins team be your team. Call Jenkins Realtors today at 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brooke, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care. Each delightful and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Spring has sprung at another season in DeMotte. Everywhere you turn are the tastes, smells, feels of spring. New candles from Swan Creek, charcuterie goodies including dips, chocolates, drink mixes, snack items, and more. At another season, there's no need to wait for April showers. Forever flowers are always in bloom. Easter is on its way, and another season has gifts that'll make the Easter Bunny jealous. Hop on in and shop today. Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMotte. Visit online at anotherseasonfloral.com, like them on Facebook, and follow on Instagram.
Steve's Specialized Services is your home for bad boy mowers like the Rogue and Rebel X. Start your adventure and explore with an attitude with the Bandits. Single and crew cabs available. Stop in now and try them out. Incredible prices, plus up to $1,000 off select models right now with easy financing available. Steve Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer. Like them on Facebook or visit stevesspecialized.com.
Save big on everything for your next project. Now at Menards. A new Chamberlain Smart Garage Door Opener will bring convenience and security to your home. These openers are easy to control with your smartphone, allowing you to open or close your garage door from anywhere. Menards offers the largest selection of Chamberlain garage door openers in stock. View the weekly flyer and all of our great deals happening this week on Menards.com.
Save big money at Menards.
97.7 The Q. Touhyville. Now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
Is it Friday yet? That's part of my job here as host, is to tell you what day of the week it is.
My favorite day of the week is
Friday.
What day is today? Friday. You know what that means?
I want to be a DJ. You do?
Woo!
Let's go to work.
But boss, it's Friday.
Of course. It's freaking Friday.
It is Friday. Everybody got big plans for the weekend?
A fantastic show.
Let's get to it.
Showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you here. Good morning. Powered up each and every morning here on the Q and 98 Gold by Jasper County REMC. Also, powering up our stream each and every day as well on video. You can see our smiling faces on TikTok, on YouTube, and on Facebook, on multiple channels, on our Facebook for the Q, 98 Gold, and Touhyville. So check those out. If you're on Facebook, like our video, share it on your page. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. We appreciate that. On TikTok, follow us. Jasper County REMC Electronics Recycling Day is coming up Saturday, April 12th. So go follow them on Facebook for more details. That's the day when you can't throw your electronics out in the garbage. You can't throw a computer monitor or a television out in the garbage. You save that for Electronics Recycling Day, which is Saturday, April 12th. Also want to mention our friends over at Kirpsey Head Start. For kids ages 3 to 5 in Newton, Jasper, and Plaskite counties, Kirpsey Head Start is there for you. Find out more at KIRPC.net. That's KIRPC.net or KIRPC Head Start on Facebook. Tiffany and Madison saying good morning. Good morning to both of you. Let's get you the bus stop forecast so we can see what it's going to be like out there this morning. A little warmer than it's been last couple days. 43 feels like 40 out there. And then when you'll be coming home from school, what a delight. 76, 77 degrees.
I mean, that's crazy to think.
Woo! I may even just call my parents on video just to brag.
Well, Harley, I was on the phone with our youngest yesterday, and Harley said that her high tomorrow is 55.
Let me see what
Phoenix,
what theirs is going to be. Well, theirs is 83, so it's still a little higher than ours, but still, I feel like I could call and brag. So, all right, let's see what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me 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 what's happening. Jeff Bezos has announced changes to the Washington Post. You know he owns that too, right? So changes to the Washington Post that align more with his interests. For example, they will no longer run ads for shampoo. Doesn't need it. Shiny head. Scientists say extreme heat accelerates aging. So that's why everyone looks older in Florida. They're all in their 30s, actually. Who knew? It's the heat. The Trump administration created a registry for everyone in the U.S. illegally. So they want you to register. If you're here illegally, could you go and register? Yeah. If that doesn't work, they're going to try the illegal immigrant says what?
Oh, my God.
I've decided I'm not cleaning my dryer filter until Good Friday. Yep. I'm giving up lint for Lent.
Oh, jeez.
That made me laugh. Leonardo DiCaprio is now a Rolex spokesperson. Leo uses his Rolex to make sure his girlfriend gets to high school on time.
Oh, boy.
Scarlett Johansson refused to join Instagram to promote Jurassic World. Dinosaurs, though, are still on Instagram thanks to the Rolling Stones. Still there, yeah. And lastly, an auction of O.J. Simpson's personal items is expected to bring in millions. Look at that. Even after he's dead, O.J.'s still making a killing.
Oh, my God.
Having fun here on a Friday morning. Hope you guys are too. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. It means so much that you guys hang out and have some fun with us. Coming up in the 7 o'clock hour, right around 7:30, we're going to give away a free pork chop dinner.
I can't wait.
Yeah, Gary's going to join us from the Jasper County Fair Association.
Now, for all I'm excited about this because for all those people, I think it was like 12 days where we heard people were like, do they rig it? Do they like set it up? If I'm not the winner of the pork chop ticket, we do not. It is proof we don't rig a thing.
My goodness.
Thank you.
I don't know how to make it any clearer.
Yeah.
You can't win.
I think I should.
You can't win no matter how many times you enter. We haven't even said how we're giving it away, and Cheryl's already filled out 12 slips.
Right.
And just put them in her own box.
Right. It just
She's
did
just like,
sticky
yep,
notes and stuff.
Yep. Doesn't matter. She's like, draw my name. Yes. No. Here's what I will do for you, though. I will make sure that you have pork chops this weekend. I will make sure that happens. So,
Yes. It's so exciting. I can't wait.
Yeah. Becky says, good morning. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. You too, Becky. Thank you for hanging out this morning. We appreciate it. Of course, some people celebrating Pork Chop Day on Sunday. Some people will be celebrating St. Patrick's Day a little early this weekend. 76% of people will celebrate St. Patrick's Day this weekend. Let's see. 48% will celebrate by wearing green. It says women are more likely than men to do that, 53% to 44%.
Okay.
If I'm going to try my best, here's what always happens. I get to work that day, and then I realize that I've forgotten.
Well, I was thinking because we're going to go to Costco, we'll be in the general area of where we can pick some stuff up.
I want to get a shirt because I used to love. I had my
Life is good.
My Life is Good Shamrock On shirt, which I'm so mad. So I went through my shirts, and I have those holiday shirts. I have a Halloween one. I have a Shamrock On shirt. I have different things.
Yeah.
And I don't know. This may come as a surprise to a lot of you listening. I've gotten bigger over the years. I'm a growing boy. You know,
especially after last night's lasagna.
Growing sideways.
So good.
Yes, it was delicious. I'm growing sideways. So, but that's
more
what
to
happens.
Love. More to love.
Sure. But I had pulled out the shirts and stuff so that when the kids were in, I would give it to them. And then, like, I cleaned up and I said, I'll remember. And I put them up on the shelf.
Yeah.
And I'm just now realizing that I didn't give them to them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, the good news is that she forgot her Nike jacket here. So I'm about to care package them.
Right. But it's not gonna get there in time for St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
So they cannot Shamrock On.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I loved Life for a while. I loved Life is Good.
You know what I have to get to before they go away is a Shamrock Shake. So I'm gonna get that today after the movie. Because we're gonna go to the movies. We'll be right there by McDonald's. I'll grab a Shamrock Shake this weekend. So anyway, 28% will celebrate by hitting the bars this weekend. That's not for me. That's not my deal. And then 32% of men, 24% of women. 26% will eat Irish food. I am in that category. Okay.
Yeah, we are going to. Yeah.
Making the corned beef. Corned beef's on sale at Strax. We'll be getting the corned beef, making corned beef and potatoes. I'm not a cabbage guy, but I'll be eating some corned beef and potatoes. Other folks like to eat shepherd's pie.
Yeah, I've never liked that. It's got a spice in it.
Yeah.
And I don't like mincemeat.
Yeah.
So I like the idea, though, that it could be a pie with meat and potatoes piped on the top.
Yeah.
But I don't like
Doesn't
normally I don't with peas in it. And then it's got like some zippy, zingy thing in it that I don't like.
Yeah. And this sheet says, does Shamrock Shakes count? Yes, it does. As Irish food. I'm going to say yes, it does.
Do you know what I have always
Plus, it's got to be Irish. You're at McDonald's. So everything is Irish there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to see the Chicago River being dyed. We did one year. Do you remember? And we did it inadvertently.
We didn't know that it was the day they were doing it, but yeah.
We were going with another couple and their kids.
I was actually in the Chicago St. Patrick's Day parade when I was in grammar school.
Were you really?
Yeah. Our
you're St. Joe's, right? Or St.
St. Eugene.
St. Eugene.
But our grammar school was in it. We didn't have a band. We were on a float and just got to be in it. Our grammar school football team was like there, and the football team, the cheerleaders,
Wow, that's cool.
So yeah, and I know that's a big surprise to anybody that knew me back then that I was on the football team.
I was about to say I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, no, I was little, so I didn't grow till
was it
later.
Pee-wee?
I'm
not trying to be mean, but were you young, like you're under 5 or?
No, this was like 7th or 8th grade, so 13, 14, but it was flag football. So, and I didn't play much in that either. I think I was on the kickoff team. So, which was cool because you get to at least be in the games,
I could see you being a kicker.
I wasn't the kicker. I was just, on the kickoff, you run down the field to try and get the guy. And it was just a flag, So,
Got it.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So, but yeah, 23% will have festive boozy beverages like green beer or Guinness. Do not like Guinness. It's not for me. So
I don't like beer, period.
But I will have beer. I'll be glad to have beer. Susie says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Thanks for another great week. Have a restful and fun weekend. You too, Susie. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Rich says, food is the real celebration, and cabbage is good, especially when flavored from the corned beef and carrots and potatoes. Rich, I will delightfully disagree with you. It's okay. You enjoy your cabbage. You can have mine too. I will be just having my my potatoes.
Do you like stuffed cabbage?
Not really. No, I don't
My
really
mom
like
made
cabbage.
Great stuffed cabbage, but
Yeah.
it was one of those things where the house smelled like.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, not really a cabbage person. And Sherry says St. Patrick's Day is my wedding anniversary too. Well, there you go. Congratulations,
Wow.
Sherry. Congratulations on your anniversary. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, Frank's got sports, and then we got to find the big deal with Strachan Mantell. Stick around.
What does a good deal taste like with McValue at McDonald's? It tastes like the $6 daily double meal deal. The one and only daily double. 2 juicy beef patties inside a warm bun with melty cheese and shredded lettuce. Oh, and golden small world famous fries. And a crispy 4-piece chicken McNuggets. And an ice cold small soft drink of your choice. That's right, a full-on satisfy your cravings meal without breaking the bank. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to end your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other IRS actions. Make sure you're getting the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima today for a free confidential consultation.
Call 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting rules for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message data rates may apply. Reply stop, opt out. Consult a doctor prior to use.
Wow, you look amazing. What have you been doing?
I'm sure you've heard of Ozempic, Wegovy, and the other GLP-1 medications, right? Well, I found this great company called Zelfie. If you qualify, their providers can prescribe medications like Ozempic and Wegovy and other GLP-1 medications that are 80 to 90% less expensive, all 100% online.
I can get GLP-1 medications for 80 to 90% less and do it all online? No doctor's office or pharmacy?
Yes, Zelfie can provide semaglutide or tirzepatide, the active ingredients in Ozempic and other expensive GLP-1s, but for 80 to 90% less and shipped directly to your door.
How do I get started with Zelfie?
Just send them a text.
Text FRESH to 200-300 to get started today with Zelfie. Get the same active ingredients in Wegovy or Ozempic, but for 80 to 90% less and 100% online. Don't wait. Text FRESH to 200-300 right now for a link to your exclusive exclusive offer. Text FRESH to 200-300. That's FRESH to 200-300. FRESH to 200-300.
This is The Q. 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer. Start your day in Touhyville and stick around for Northwest Indiana's best classic rock all day long. Right here on The Q.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, mostly sunny and windy with wind gusts as fast as 40 miles per hour and a high near 78. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms likely all night and into the early morning hours with a low around 58. Windy with wind gusts as fast as 50 miles per hour. Saturday, mostly sunny and very windy with a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms throughout the day and a high around 69. Wind gusts are as fast as 55 miles per hour. Saturday night, a 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 36. Sunday, a 30% chance of rain showers mixing with snow after 10 a.m. Partly sunny and breezy with a high near 44.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
Attorneys for Richard Allen, the man sentenced to 130 years in prison for the murders of Delphi teens Abby Williams and Libby German, have filed their official appeal of the conviction of their client. This follows a 24-page motion to correct what they described as errors in the case filed 2 months ago. In addition, the complete 43-second video taken by Libby using her cell phone, which was played during the trial, has been placed online. The video shows Abby walking on the bridge with the so-called bridge guy walking behind in the distance. There is a brief interaction between the girls and the man. The families of the two girls had asked Allen and his attorneys in court not to appeal the guilty verdict, to allow Abby and Libby to rest in peace. There were a few comments on social media late yesterday afternoon about several law enforcement vehicles seen at the Rensselaer Police Station and also at Franciscan Health Rensselaer. We were able to contact a reliable source and determined that around 4 p.m., the source said local police were dealing with a person at the station who was unruly. The person was transported to the hospital for an examination. Several members of law enforcement assisted. No official press release had been issued by 11 p.m. last night. The Rensselaer City Council recognized the history-making season of the Rensselaer Central Lady Bombers basketball team. Mayor Jeff Phillips talks about honoring the team at the council meeting on Monday.
We did a council resolution, recognize them for the outstanding season, 26-3, I believe. I was blessed to actually get to come down to Indianapolis to watch the young ladies play. While the score didn't come out on the side that we wanted to, it doesn't diminish anything that they accomplished during that year.
The Lady Bombers won their first regional championship and semi-state championship in program history. The National Weather Service issued a fire weather watch for Jasper, Newton, Benton, Lake, and Porter counties and several counties in Illinois from this afternoon through this evening. Steady winds up to 35 miles per hour with gusts as high as 50 miles per hour are expected, with the humidity at just 30 to 35%. Any fire that develops will likely spread quickly. The fire watch will be in effect through Saturday night. White County has also issued a burn ban from now through March 16th, affecting various open fires. To find out if your county has issued a burn ban any time of the day, Google Indiana burn ban. Enjoy your day, enjoy your weekend as well, and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
If you've been injured in an accident, it's important to have help navigating the difficult issues involving your medical bills, treatment, loss of earnings, and future medical needs, as well as dealing with insurance companies. Hi, this is Ned Tonner, and I've been assisting clients with personal injury cases for over 25 years. Let my experience assist you. I'm local and am available to me to discuss your case.
Ned Tonner, attorney at law, is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. That's Ned Tonner at 866-8888. Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
77-year-old David Eugene Eigner of Brook passed away on Wednesday, March 5th. Visitation will be from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time today at Gertz Windler and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Funeral services for David Eugene Eigner will be held today at Gertz Windler and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel at noon Central Time, with Pastor Patrick Goodwine officiating. Interment will be at Oakland Cemetery, Morocco, with military honors. Donations may be made to the American Heart Association. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz Windler and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 52-year-old James P. Nelson IV of Rensselaer passed away on Monday, March 10th. Visitation for James P. Nelson IV will be held on Saturday at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer from 9 a.m. until the time of the service at 11 a.m. Burial will follow at Memory Garden Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the Carnegie Players of Rensselaer or to the Maintenance Fund at St. Augustine Catholic Church. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 84-year-old Paul Alfred Hoffman of Edmond, Oklahoma, formerly of Winnemac, passed away on Monday, February 24th. Gravesite services will be held at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, April 5th at Star City West Cemetery, with Dylan Johnson officiating. A celebration of life for Paul Hoffman will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, April 5th at the Winnemac VFW Post 1728. Memorial contributions may be made to Winnemac VFW Post Auxiliary. Online tributes may be offered at FraneMortuary.com. Local arrangements entrusted to Frane Mortuary in Winnemac. 77-year-old Patricia Ann Yelkich of Rensselaer, formerly of East Gary and Wanata, passed away on Saturday, March 8th. Private burial will take place at a later date. Memorial contributions in the name of Patricia Ann Yelkich may be made to the Rensselaer Care Center. Online tributes may be offered at FraneMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frane Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Francisville. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, mostly sunny and windy with wind gusts as fast as 40 miles per hour and a high near 78. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms likely all night and into the early morning hours with a low around 58. Windy with wind gusts as fast as 50 miles per hour. Saturday, mostly sunny and very windy with a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms throughout the day and a high around 69. Wind gusts are as fast as 55 miles per hour. Saturday night, a 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 36. Sunday, or as I like to call it this week, Jasper County Fair Pork Chop Day, a 30% chance of rain showers mixing with snow after 10 a.m. Partly sunny and breezy with a high near 44. You know what makes the cold feel better? A pork chop.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Baby, are you ready to rock?
97.7 FM WLQI, The Q.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
Pleasant. Good Friday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. Beginning with men's college basketball second round action inside Gamebridge Fieldhouse Thursday of the Big Ten tournament. Purdue, the 36th seed, advances. Winner 76-61 over 14th seed USC. Big reason why Trey Kaufman-Renn, the Boilermakers junior forward, equaling a collegiate high 30 points. Illinois coming through with a new high for points set in a conference tournament game in program history. The 7th seeded Illini prevailing past 15th seed Iowa 106-94. However, the end result not in Indiana's favor. The 9th seeded Hoosiers go one and done, falling 72-59 to 8th seed Oregon. In New York on Thursday, 9th seeded Butler exits the Big East tournament, losing to top seed St. John's 78-57 in quarterfinal play. In women's college basketball, day one of the Missouri Valley tournament on Thursday at the Ford Center in Evansville, witnessing elimination for both Valparaiso and Indiana State. First 8 seed Valparaiso on the losing end of a 64-58 final to 9th seed Bradley. 11th seed Indiana State goes down 87-73 at the hands of 6th seed Northern Iowa. 5th seed Illinois State does advance in command of 12th seed Southern Illinois, 88-48. Moving on to Friday's men's college basketball, back at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, quarterfinals of the Big Ten tournament. Purdue pairs with 3rd seed Michigan. Before that, Illinois gets down to business against 2nd seed Maryland. Friday's women's college basketball, it's quarterfinal play for Illinois State at the Ford Center against 4th seeded Drake. NBA, it's now a season high in consecutive wins for the Bulls. 4 straight victories, capped off with a 116-110 topping of the Brooklyn Nets at home on Thursday. Kobe White led the Bulls, picking up a game-high 31 points and a milestone reach for Steph Curry, the Golden State Warriors point guard, on Thursday, connecting for his 4,000th career three-pointer. The first player in NBA history to achieve such a feat. The historic moment for Curry occurring in the third quarter of the Warriors' 130-104 home victory over the Sacramento Kings. Friday has the Pacers beginning a stretch of back-to-back road games over consecutive nights in all-star of a 3-game road trip. First stop, the Philadelphia 76ers. NFL, Colts bringing back Thursday Spencer Schrader, signing the free agent kicker. As a rookie last season, Schrader was on both the Colts practice squad and active roster before his release in October. He would finish 2024 between the New York Jets and Kansas City Chiefs before the Chiefs placed Schrader on injured reserve due to a right hamstring injury. MLB, spring training in Arizona on Thursday. Cactus League play, White Sox lose a rain-shortened contest in Glendale 9-3 to the Milwaukee Brewers, called in the 8th inning. White Sox stay in Glendale Friday, taking on the Cincinnati Reds. Cubs getting set to open the regular season with the defending World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers this upcoming Tuesday in Tokyo. Have an exhibition in the Tokyo Dome on Friday against the Hanshin Tigers out of Japan's Nippon Professional Baseball. NHL Blackhawks winless for the 3rd straight game, defeated Thursday 4-2 at the San Jose Sharks. And that's a look at your sports for this Friday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Well, let's play Find the Big Deal with Stragan Mantil. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Looking for the price today on fried ocean perch or catfish dinner on sale at Stragan Mantil. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on that fried ocean perch or catfish dinner on sale this week. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Stragan Mantil and Touhyville. Good luck.
ZipRecruiter is the place. ZipRecruiter is the place for talented teachers, savvy software developers, and master mixologists. ZipRecruiter is the place where you meet all these people and more. That's because ZipRecruiter is the place for job seekers who are looking for new opportunities. In fact, ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day, so you can find the right candidates right away. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
All right. Congratulations to Nancy, who got in there to let me know that fried ocean perch or catfish dinner is on sale for $7.99 each at Stragan Mantil this week. Head over there tonight. If you're Lent and giving up meat, you can go for the fish. Also, by the way, Nancy letting me know that she turns 84 years young tomorrow on the Ides of March. So, also, since I'm mentioning it, our friend Dom, his birthday is always on the Ides of March too. So I usually play the Ides of March for him from our friend Jim Peterick. But we won't be here on the Ides of March. This is Saturday. So nonetheless, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card will be up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages here in just a little bit. Head over there, comment with the price on that same item, and you'll be entered in for a chance to win. We're going to draw the winner of the Shaggy Man Till gift card a little later this morning, so good luck.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Have you played Cash Pop from the Hoosier Lottery? It's Indiana's newest draw game, and it's poppin'. Match just one number from 1 to 15 to win. Tickets start at $1. Prizes start at $5. Visit HoosierLottery.com. Please play responsibly.
Let's face it, nothing makes you look older than you really are than thinning hair. But what if you could not only increase your hair count, but promote new hair growth without surgery, without drugs with potential side effects, and without a prescription from your doctor? Well, now you can, thanks to a breakthrough new supplement called Hair Grow, provided by New Nordic, the #1 supplier of dietary supplements in Europe. Hair Grow is now available in the U.S. Only Hair Grow contains tocogaya, a powerful antioxidant that has received a U.S. patent. Multiple clinical studies show Hair Grow is safe and effective in promoting new hair growth. In one study, 95% of the patients using Hair Grow saw increased hair count. Don't lose more time and more hair. Try Hair Grow today to feel and look your best. Available online at Amazon, Walmart.com, and NewNordicUSA.com, or in stores at your local CVS. Look younger and feel more confident with Hair Grow by New Nordic at NewNordicUSA.com, or in stores at your local CVS.
Touhyville. You know what they say? 2 Touhies are better than 1.
Exactly what is this?
It's a freaking weekend.
Sure it is.
Yeah, it's feeling like a Friday for sure. All right, today is one of my favorite days.
Thank God it's TGIF.
Really? Oh, thank God! Oh, thank God!
Are we live?
Count it down. Go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let the show begin.
Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us here in Touhyville. We appreciate you spending your morning with us here in the Q and 98 Gold. I want to mention portions of the show this morning brought to us by Jasper County Community Services. Plenty of stuff going on for those 55 and older in our area, including today, it's National Nutrition Month celebration at 11 o'clock at the Rensselaer Senior Center. They are celebrating National Nutrition Month. Celebrate together. Join them for lunch for an opportunity to win a nutritional food basket. Also, Monday for St. Patrick's Day at the Rensselaer Senior Center, they have wear green and play games and get refreshments starting at 10:30 in the morning, lunch at 11:30. And then at the Fozzie Senior Center, a concert at 12:15 featuring Peggy Hendricks. So lots of fun stuff for St. Patrick's Day. All right. We are excited to welcome into the program from the Jasper County Fair Association, Gary Brosh. Let's get us all up on video so people can see our smiling faces here. And
we got a cheers to Gary.
I mean, for goodness sakes, that's great. So, all right. So Gary, tell us about the drinks that you brought in, because you have a special connection
Here,
to
let's click.
To a new I don't even have my straw in yet. So,
Doink.
so you have a special connection to a new drink shop here in Rensselaer.
Yeah. My daughter-in-law, Cosette Brosh, and her husband, Evan, our son, and a couple of friends of theirs have started a new business, B&B Teas and Sips. It's on Vine Street.
It's in the cutest little house ever.
Yes. And it's kind of ironic. Cosette used to cut hair, and that's what they used to do in that little building.
Oh, did they really?
Really?
Yeah. So the other day she had somebody come in and said, "Can I get my hair cut?"
That's hilarious.
She
not exactly
it,
what we
not,
do, but yeah.
Look
mhm.
around.
The health department
Right.
wouldn't really like that.
Probably
Yeah.
not the same thing.
Right.
Right.
So in honor of Pie Day today, I brought you a chocolate cream pie shake. And
That's delicious.
And a peanut butter
Mine is
pie
yum.
shake.
Mhm.
It tastes like a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
So thanks to them, and
Yeah.
they're starting a new business and going well.
That's great.
Yeah, it's the cutest little place ever and the friendliest.
Yeah.
But I saw, this is how it started. I was sitting eating lunch and I see Renee post like this
Okay.
delicious looking shake.
Right.
And I'm like, huh.
Yep.
And it said B&B. And I'm like, Steve, do you think Gary and Renee? And he goes, no, Gary would have told me if he's opening a tea thing. Like, no.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, but I'll bet you it's connected. And I should have bet him like a shopping spree or something.
Right.
And then we went
Shopping spree.
I'm right on this one. I got that, woman's intuition.
Yeah, the B&B is Brosh and Bud.
Yeah.
Their friends.
Yeah.
Last name's Bud. So
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Yeah, it's
really
very
neat.
cool.
Really exciting.
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of exciting,
Oh gosh.
I don't know if you've noticed, if anybody's been listening.
Whatever.
Over the last
Under a
Whatever.
rock.
Gary's like, is there anywhere to take cover?
Right.
I'm about to get with the pork enthusiast.
Right. Cheryl's a little excited about the pork chop dinner this weekend.
Yes.
As well she should be. It's very
Yes.
Oh.
It really,
Yes.
really is. It's so funny because last year was my first year being on the Jasper County Fair Association board.
Mhm.
And so it was the first that I even known about the pork chop
Right.
dinner, which you guys have done before.
Right.
And so we were hanging out at her house and just said, oh, that's today. Why don't we just run over and just, support it? And I said, okay. And so we did, and we got back, and I mean, she couldn't have been more excited. I mean,
Well, I
we've made
just thought
steak dinners, we've made,
Well, I thought it'd be
ribs
a
and
pork chop
lamb, and
thing,
yeah.
like just like there's like a breakfast thing and a sausage thing and a
Right.
pancake thing.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, it's a thing. So we brought our food back,
Mm-hmm.
and then I ate the pork chop, and there was no more, and we had gone late,
Yes.
so it was
So it's
done.
closed. Yeah.
And I'm like, because I looked at Steve, I go, okay, what time is this thing on till? And
Mhm.
what if I go this time?
Mm-hmm.
And then they won't know that like we're eating for 5, because then it'll be like, is she pregnant? What's going
Oh
on?
my gosh.
I think it's the way they prepare it.
Yeah.
A lot of us
Oh.
grill it or maybe put it in the oven.
Mhm.
It's just it's good.
They do a great job. It's
And-
Remington Poultry Catering.
Yes,
Yeah.
local business. We'd love
Mhm.
to support them too.
Yeah.
From Remington.
Mhm.
And,
Right.
it's very good, and a lot of people support us.
Mhm.
We're thankful for that, and just the proceeds go to the upkeep of the buildings and the week of the fair.
Yeah. Well, and that's just it. It's, so many things go on there at the Jasper County Fairgrounds
Right.
throughout the year.
Right.
And it's so that we can have such a big and such a good fair for everybody,
Yeah,
from the businesses in the commercial building to the kids in 4-H to all of it.
Yeah,
you know,
it's a county-owned grounds, but
Mhm.
it's open all year round for the county people to
Mhm.
use. It's we're kind of biased, but we've heard that we have the best fairgrounds in the state of Indiana. And
Yeah.
we take pride in that. We have a great board. So it's things like this that bring people out that we get to see throughout the year, not just the 1 year of the fair.
And now you're the president.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So do we address Renee as the first lady? Is it okay? All right. All right. So I want to make sure.
The first baking lady.
The first baking lady.
First lady of baking.
She won't even tell me what dessert she's bringing Sunday. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
Oh,
so
that's funny.
That's a surprise.
Yeah.
Well, what good are you? No.
It'll be good.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say we'll be surprised.
We'll
no
be
matter
happy
what.
with whatever.
Yeah.
But here, Steve wasn't so crazy about this whole thing with the pork chop because I'm in love with the pork chop. I'm trying to find. I hear about Remington, poultry and catering.
Right.
And I'm new, so I'm like, I don't know where that is, So we kind of looked and we thought, okay, how many people is catering considered? Because there's two of us, but we could say we're having a party at
Right, right, yeah,
right?
yeah.
And so one day we're driving through Remington, we're going to Clark's,
right,
visit our
right.
Clark's, and then we're turning on to 24,
Mhm.
and we go to see our clients in Kenland, and we're driving back, and it's one of those like, you're looking out the window, and
Oh.
and then I go, "Wah!"
There it is.
Like Steve goes, what? He's thinking he's hitting a deer.
Oh, my
He's almost
God.
going off the road. I go, stop. And he goes, what? And I go, that's it. Remington Poultry and Catering is right there.
Oh, it's awesome.
So
we're
there was
excited.
no one there that day, but we almost had a car wreck. And, and so
Yeah.
Steve's like, don't do that. I did that typical thing where,
Right.
you're driving along and I just almost got us into a car
I
wreck.
get
But,
that too.
but I was so excited to see the building.
Yeah.
And I said, that's the building where
Right.
our favorite pork chops
Right.
are made.
Sure.
The Tallman family's been in business with that for a long time.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, it's
Wait, so Tallman, wait a minute. I know that name. Isn't it the prosecutor?
Jacob. Yep.
Jacob,
Yep.
right?
it's
Okay.
related.
Yep.
It
yep.
is?
So yeah, it's
Well, heck.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
I'm going to be
Now
calling
you gave her a
them.
connection. Now you gave her a connection.
I'm going
Oh.
to stop in there today. Hey, Jacob.
Yeah.
Are you in trouble? No, I'm not. I come in peace.
Very good.
So the pork chop dinner this Sunday at the Jasper County Fairgrounds, 11 till 1. You come in, you get a pork chop and a piece of chicken, or you can get 2 pieces of chicken or 2 pork chops, potato wedges, coleslaw, bread, drink, dessert, dine in or carry out.
Right.
You can sit there and eat. You can take it home.
And Cheryl's not
know.
all you could eat.
It's
If you
it's
want
not a buffet.
That's a great idea. I'll bring like different
no.
baseball caps so nobody recognizes me. I'll change my
Sunglasses.
lipstick.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. Cheryl's gonna be like, okay, so we'll dine in.
Yeah.
Then we'll get back in line for carry out.
Right.
So, yeah.
I was all set last year, but then
Yeah.
you said it was only 2 hours. I went, well, next time we're
Right.
showing up at 11.
Right. Right. Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
doing
we'll-
brunch there. We're doing lunch there. We're
Right.
doing dinner
I
there.
thought about how we give these tickets away.
Yeah.
The first person to guess how many carryouts Cheryl's going to order.
how many will she actually?
Right.
She'll be walking out. Oh, look at her! She must be feeding the hungry.
Right, yeah.
Yes, I am. I'm hungry.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Right.
Thursday.
I'll be hungry all week.
Yep.
Well, of course, that's going on this Sunday, but so many things going on at the Jasper County Fairgrounds
Right.
and then the Jasper County Fair Association. You got the yard sale coming up.
Correct.
So, are we still looking for people to come
Yes.
for space?
Booth rental.
All right.
Yep.
So
Judy
contact
Chernowski.
contact
Yeah.
Judy for that 219-966-8683.
Right.
You can also find that on the Jasper County Fair Association Facebook page
Correct.
too.
Correct.
So if you're driving and you can't write down that number, the yard sale is the 28th or the 30th
Yes.
for those that want to shop. Also for those that want to have a booth.
Right.
And,
It's good for both.
Yeah.
If it's still cold at that time or raining, it's
Mhm.
inside.
you don't have to
all
worry
under
about
one
it.
roof. It's
Mhm.
very nice.
Yeah, so that's coming up, and then bingo multiple times through the year. You have bingo, but
Bingo.
the next one coming up is not this Sunday. Is the pork chop dinner a week from Sunday, March
Mhm.
23rd?
Correct.
Is bingo? Great prizes, great company, food, fun. and that's at the Jasper County Fairgrounds as well on March 23rd. Doors open at 2, bingo starts at 3.
Correct.
So that's a lot of fun
It's a
stuff.
good time.
Yep.
Well, and then the Dandelion Spring Craft Show.
Yep. That's coming up in
So,
April.
April 12th, day before my birthday.
A lot of things going on.
Yeah.
9
So
to
many
2.
great things. Yeah. And you guys do. You put together so many things throughout the year, and it's just it's good stuff.
Yeah,
So,
we just like to utilize the buildings and the grounds out there. And if
Mm-hmm.
anybody's looking to host a party, a livestock show,
Mm-hmm.
we're open. Horse show, we rent those buildings out yearly, and we would love to talk with you. And we go through the extension office for rentals.
Okay.
Jasper County Extension Office. The
Mhm.
the gals there have all the dates that are open, and
Okay.
they can help you.
Well, I know they have that kitchen is like super helpful because I volunteered at some event
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
where we served dinner, and
Oh,
it's a huge kitchen.
Yes.
So
people use it
yeah.
for graduation parties,
Right.
Yeah.
all kinds
Weddings.
of stuff. Weddings,
Yeah.
yep. And of course, I don't know if everybody in the area realizes putting on the fair is a year-round thing too. It's, I mean,
Yeah.
the people work at it year-round.
Yeah. After the fair ended last year, I started booking acts for this year, because
Mhm.
if you don't,
Mm-hmm.
they're gone. Their time is, they're booking themselves. They want to get their schedule done.
Sure.
Mhm.
And we just look forward to like a year in advance to get
Mhm.
things booked up.
Booked.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Mhm.
good stuff.
I do want to mention
Yes.
the same day as the pork chop dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like we've done it in the past. The 8th grade DC trip, their
Mhm.
breakfast is the same morning.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So you can eat breakfast with
Look at
them at
that.
the KFC hall,
Mhm.
and then come
Okay.
out to the fairgrounds and have pork chop
Yeah.
chicken dinner. But that's a great program. They've been doing it a
Yeah.
long time, and they're
Is that so the
expanding it.
kids go to DC?
Yeah,
Mhm.
and they're expanding it this year. It's like called an East Coast trip. They're going to go to Boston and New York City, and
Wow.
and DC.
Wow.
So it's a nice thing. The community rallies around. Nice breakfast at the KFC hall. The
Mhm.
Knights of Columbus prepares the breakfast for them, and just like to give them a little plug too.
Yeah.
And then when that's done, come out to the fairgrounds for pork chop.
Have
chicken dinner.
breakfast and lunch and dinner
You
all
won't-
taken
You
care
won't
of.
need supper.
You don't need to cook it all.
Well, I'll
that
need
day, you know,
supper.
Yeah.
I'll need
You
supper.
can
But I got that
you
covered.
can take it with,
It's one of the 98
take it with.
Right.
two-piece pork chop things.
Oh,
it's
my
the
goodness.
Cheryl's pork chop dinner. That's
Yeah.
what it's. That's when you get the 2 pieces of pork.
Well, I'm going to reach out to. Is it the trip through the school?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to reach out to the school. I think what would make the trip better is if 2 radio hosts went along to
Yeah.
keep everybody up to date.
Live-
Here,
chaperone.
Live
right,
updates.
right. Live
Live
updates.
updates.
Live updates.
I
from-
mean,
from
how
the
much
trip, yeah.
trouble could kids get into with
Yeah.
us being
From the
chaperones?
Sure.
Boston Tea Party.
Yeah, I would
Right.
love to.
Right.
I think that'd be a great trip to go to Boston. Yeah, absolutely. All right.
Right.
So Gary came in, of course, because the pork chop dinner is this Sunday.
Right.
So you wanted to give away
A pair of tickets.
a pair of tickets for the pork chop dinner. 2 to the same winner. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So we're gonna take a caller. What caller you want to do? Caller number 5. All right. There we go.
Caller number 5 has to tell us how many years the Jasper County Fair.
Right.
What year is this year?
Is this-
2025. How many years
All
has
right.
it been around?
Right.
And
All
I'll
right.
give you a hint.
Right.
Look at if you're watching us live.
Gary's-
Look at Gary's hat.
The
Right.
lighting, I don't know if you can see it on Gary's hat though. With the lighting, it's very bright in here. But yeah, there you go. 219-866-4104. All right, so for a pair of tickets to the pork chop dinner for this weekend, 219-866-4104 for a pair of tickets to the pork chop dinner for this weekend, so you can go and get yourself a pork chop. Hi, good morning. You are caller number 5. Who's this?
Jovita Courtney.
Hi, Jovita. How are you?
Winner, pork dinner.
Or she could have chicken.
Chicken dinner would have worked, Cheryl.
Oh.
It was right there.
No. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
That's awesome.
It was right there.
Mm.
All right, Jovita. So here's how it is: when you walk in, where you pay, they will have your name there. So when you get there, they will have your name with 2 tickets for 2 dinners for you and a guest. Or listen, we don't judge, both for you. That's okay.
Cheryl's your friend.
That's how I would do it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So
who knows? I might walk in at 11 o'clock and go, "Hi, I'm Joe Vita."
Right. Well, listen, I was gonna say, Joe Vita, maybe bring your ID, but I think most people will know Joe Vita. So what were you gonna say, dear?
I was going to say I want to thank Gary for all that he does for the Jasper County Fair. He does so much. Him and his family.
Well, that's very nice.
They do a lot.
I didn't get him headphones, but she wanted to thank you for you and your family and what you guys do for the fair. So
it's appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah. Joe Vita, thank you so much. You have yourself a great weekend. Okay.
Okay. Thanks so much.
No problem. Bye-bye. And enjoy your chicken and or pork chops.
I appreciate that comment, but it takes a village, and we have great people out there. We each have our own avenues that we like to do, and it's a great team, and we just can't thank the public enough. And the radio station's great with their support too. It's a mutual thing.
We appreciate that you guys are an organization that believes in local radio and advertise through us.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's
works.
so much fun broadcasting at the fair.
Oh yeah,
I love the fair.
Yeah, and that screened in thing where you don't have the bugs.
No bugs.
Oh yeah,
bug-free zone.
A couple of years ago, getting with the Yoder buildings to start doing that.
That's
so
nice.
Yep, absolutely. Yep. Well, Gary, thank you so much for bringing us in the drinks again.
Yes.
There you go.
B&B Sips.
B&B Teas and Sips.
Teas and Sips on Vine.
Right.
It's a little house, but it's got the cool new sign out there now. So now you can see it as you're driving by very easily.
Yep.
Got all the skinny stuff.
What a cute little place.
Syrups and all
got
that
a
stuff.
special
Protein.
punch card. I think you buy 10, your 11th is free.
And they have protein shakes and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Teas. Yep.
Yep.
Very good.
So wonderful stuff. And then we know you have to get off to work as you're headed towards 45 years with Talbert Manufacturing.
Wow.
That's fantastic. Way to go. 45 years in May.
1st, right out of high school.
Wow.
Wow.
Kind of been in my family. My dad worked there since he was 16.
You're kidding.
And he was still working there 2 weeks before he passed, and he was 90.
My goodness, from 16 to 90.
Yeah. So
wow.
They were in Chicago, and Talbert at that time was in Lyons, Illinois.
Okay.
The suburb there.
Yeah.
And then 1960 is when we moved here, and been in my life all my life.
Wow.
Holy cow.
That's unbelievable.
And now my daughter works there.
You're kidding.
So she's coming up on 10 years, I believe. So yeah.
It really is in the family. Yeah,
Third generation.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's neat.
That is really
But
cool.
we have great people out there too. There's other people that have been there longer than I have.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
all right.
It's a great place to work.
Well, very cool.
Yep.
Well, thank you guys so much.
Steve, so if you fire me for talking about too much pork, I got a backup.
He didn't say he was going to give you a job. He just said he worked there a long time. he didn't bring you in his family. Right, he didn't bring you in his family. So no, Gary, thank you so much for getting up this morning, bringing us some drinks and coming in and hanging out with us. And we will, of course, see you on Sunday.
Thanks for the time.
Absolutely. We'll take a break, come back. More fun to be had this morning on a Friday here in Touhyville.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, mostly sunny and windy with wind gusts as fast as 40 miles per hour and a high near 78. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms likely all night and into the early morning hours with a low around 58. Windy with wind gusts as fast as 50 miles per hour. Saturday, mostly sunny and very windy with a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms throughout the day and a high around 69. Wind gusts are as fast as 55 miles per hour. Saturday night, a 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 36. Sunday, or as I like to call it this week, Jasper County Fair Pork Chop Day, a 30% chance of rain showers mixing with snow after 10 a.m. Partly sunny and breezy with a high near 44. You know what makes the cold feel better? A pork chop.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
What does a good deal taste like with McValue at McDonald's? It tastes like the $6 Daily Double Meal Deal. The one and only Daily Double. 2 juicy beef patties inside a warm bun with melty cheese and shredded lettuce. Oh, and golden small world-famous fries. And a crispy 4-piece chicken McNuggets. And an ice-cold small soft drink of your choice. That's right, a full-on satisfy your cravings meal without breaking the bank. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Positive play means setting a limit, knowing your game, and keeping it fun. If playing the lottery is no longer about having fun, you can find helpful resources and watch the Signs of Problem Gambling video at HoosierLottery.com. Play responsibly.
The Whistle Stop has entered the breakfast territory. Every Saturday and Sunday, they're offering irresistible breakfast buffets from 8 until 1 p.m. Eastern. Hearty biscuits and gravy, crispy bacon, perfectly scrambled eggs, fluffy French toast, waffles, and savory sausage are all waiting for you. All are invited to the Monon Connection Museum after your morning feast that you won't soon forget. Don't miss the Breakfast Express at the Whistle Stop Restaurant, US 421 in Monon. Be sure to like them on Facebook.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services. Whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care, each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
97.7 The Q. Touhyville. 2 Tuohys, no waiting.
Good morning.
First of all, welcome to the show.
Happy Friday.
I have a question for you. Who the hell are you?
Okay, I get it. It's been a long week. But it's like Freaky Friday. It's almost the weekend, isn't it? I'm freaking out! Maybe it'll be sunny.
This whole thing is a freak show.
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Trobe with you here, hanging out, having fun on a Friday morning. That was nice of Gary to stop by with those drinks and stuff. Lots of fun stuff going on I know Cheryl's very excited about the pork chops this weekend. So.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking earlier about celebrating St. Patrick's Day on Monday. Of course, we're going to have our corned beef on sale this week at Strachan Mantil. Rich says, so was that an invitation to your dinner just so I could eat your cabbage? I accept, LOL. Rich, I'm saying you can have my portion of cabbage. We will not be making the cabbage at all in my home. You're welcome to come over for some corned beef, but I will not be stinking up my house with that bologna. Christine says, good morning to two Tuies. Good morning to you, Christine. She says, have a fun weekend. Are you eating applesauce with your pork chops? Pork chops and applesauce.
Mm-hmm.
We will not be having applesauce. We'll be having potato wedges and coleslaw and dessert and a drink. All there at Jasper County Fairgrounds. So lots of fun stuff. And like we said, it goes to helping everything go on, at the fair and at the fairgrounds and upkeep and all that stuff. It's really interesting being on the board, finding out all the stuff that goes on year round. So
well, and it doesn't just come together. It comes together because people are bringing it together.
Yeah. And it's a great,
lot of work.
Great group that that is all on the board there. And they, like I said, all last year I got to see all the stuff that people are doing, and now this year, and just different people stepping up and doing different roles, and people have been doing it for a long time, and it's just, just incredible. So, all right, how about this? A police officer in Florida saved a pizza delivery driver from being attacked by an 8-foot alligator on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yep. Luckily, the officer was already there and clued her in and ended up delivering the pizza himself. So here's some audio from the exchange.
Stop. There's an alligator underneath that car right there. Maybe go around the back.
I'm a little scared.
No, as long as it stays under the car, you can go around the back.
Right, but what if it doesn't stay under the car?
Right. Did he consult with you beforehand? Are you in the know?
But that just tells you how relaxed people are in Florida over alligators. If he stays under the car, he's fine.
Ma'am, get back over there. There's an alligator right under your car.
Oh my lordy.
Get in the house.
Oh my lordy.
Oh my lordy. Let me see. Let's see what's under there. And he's trying so hard to save people. Can you believe what they have to deal with? Hey, ma'am, get back in your house. There's an alligator under there. Oh my lordy. And he's like, no, get back in the house.
Right. I hate when that happens.
Right. Do you want your foot bit off?
Right.
You look like pizza to the alligator. Right. Yeah.
Get in the house.
Where's my pizza?
I'll take it to the back door. Where's your pizza?
What about my pizza?
You're not going to need it.
Listen, I understand the protect part from the alligator, but who's going to serve me? Serve and protect, sir. Oh, my. Yeah, whack-o. You got to be kidding me. What about my pizza? Fine. You know where it's at? Right in front of your car. Go get it yourself, lady.
Right.
Yeah.
You take a bite of it, and then Mr. 8-foot alligator takes a bite of you.
Oh, my goodness. What about my alligator? Or what about my pizza?
Could you imagine?
Oh,
ma'am,
boy.
Have you read the story about Jonah and the whale?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe just don't worry about it, okay? Oh, my. Let's see here. We've got, here's a study that wasn't necessary. According to a new study, married men are 3.2 times more likely to be obese than unmarried men. Duh. Yes.
Married men, because they're happy.
We get married. Our wives make us better meals than when we're single. We eat more of it. And we let ourselves go. It just happens. I
And
don't know what to tell you.
we give up the will to live. What can I tell you?
Listen, who wants to walk anywhere? I mean, that's So, but was that really a study that was necessary? I mean, it's
Yeah, and what does it mean that they're 3.5 times? Do you know what and what is that?
3 times more likely to be obese than to not be obese. So,
right. So what? Like, does that mean don't get married if you want to be skinny? What do we do? What are we changing about this?
I don't know. Not a thing. I'm not changing a thing.
Yeah.
I am more likely to be obese because I am. So
you are
that's
not.
well, according to like the
BMI
if you want to
thing?
count the obesity, yeah. So
I still remember when I first got measured at the health club in Bourbonnais, and they told me, "Yeah, well, your BMI, you're considered obese." I beg your pardon. Like what?
I got some letters for you too.
Yeah. Is that really the way you want to start this little sales thing of yours?
Yeah. By the way, I don't know if you've heard, because we don't really watch a lot of daytime TV or talk shows. Apparently, Kelly Clarkson hasn't done her show in a while, and
I saw that.
Nobody knows where she's at. Like, I mean,
did she get in a fight? Because that's
she's handling some personal matters is all they're saying. She's dealing with some personal matters. Kelly Clarkson's been absent from the Kelly Clarkson Show for nearly a week. Viewers are wondering
it's
why.
more than that.
Yeah.
Because now,
Yep. Viewers are wondering why. But I know when she comes back, they'll sing to her Since You've Been Gone. So that's one of her hits.
Yeah.
That's one of her hits. So,
I would sort of say she's kind of irreplaceable. They had Brooke Shields on. I saw that.
They've been having guest hosts.
Who was the woman that was a beautiful singer from Wicked?
Ariana Grande?
No.
The other one?
Beautiful black woman.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think she did. She hosted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when you say irreplaceable, I would think the Kelly Clarkson Show can't be hosted by anybody other than Kelly Clarkson. I would think.
Okay. I'm just gonna leave. I'm.
We talked before about how I had that experience with when I worked at a radio station. They're like, we can't call it Touhyville because what if you leave? Let's call it the afternoon show on WKN with Steve Touhy. And I said, you'll have to change the name then too. So you can't call it with Steve Touhy anymore if I leave. I'm just saying. So
I mean, do you sit in those meetings just going, I can't believe I heard that?
That should be one of the Throwback Thursdays. It's all the meetings I've had. All the meetings I've had.
I think the dumbest things people have said.
Oh, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. I
think the dumbest thing I've ever heard, though, really was by what's his name's ex-wife. Oh, she was a singer. Now she's in fashion. She said, "This can't be tuna because it's called chicken of the sea."
Oh, Jessica Simpson.
Whoa.
Yes. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably one of those that I go, I don't believe this is happening.
Yeah. Yep. So we're all wondering, where in the world is Kelly Clarkson?
Where she's been missing from a show, and no one can seem to find her. She's got guest hosts filling in, but they have no idea at all. It must be something big, like she's run out of Ozempic. Tell me where in the world is
Kelly
Clarkson?
Where in the world is Kelly Clarkson?
Spring has sprung at another season in DeMott. Everywhere you turn are the tastes, smells, feels of spring. New candles from Swan Creek, charcuterie goodies including dips, chocolates, drink mixes, snack items, and more. At another season, there's no need to wait for April showers. Forever flowers are always in bloom. Easter is on its way, and another season has gifts that'll make the Easter Bunny jealous. Hop on in and shop today. Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Visit online at anotherseasonfloral.com, like them on Facebook, and follow on Instagram.
Glotzba Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Glotzba, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glotzba Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glotzba's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glotzba Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at glotzbapharmacy.com. Glotzba Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Menards is the one-stop shop for huge savings on new, energy-efficient appliances. Upgrade your home today and save big on top appliance brands including KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, and Criterion. Buy now, save now on Whirlpool appliances you can take home today. Check out our entire selection of home appliances on Menards.com. Plus, view the weekly flyer for many other great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
Unearth the fascinating tales of the tracks at the Monon Connection Train Museum. Housing over 6,500 railroad items and numerous exclusive relics, it's the largest private railroad collection presented to the public in the U.S. Marvel at the extravagance of the Flagler car, crafted in the 1890s, a testament to opulence and ambition. Experience the rich tapestry of American railroad history right on Highway 421. Monon. Dial 219-253-4100 or visit mononconnection.net to make your plans today. Get on board for an unforgettable journey.
This sandwich is not just spicy, it's flavorful. Hi, this is Matayo. And this is Elsa. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that spicy kick. Because the spice comes in at just the right moment. Oh, no. A little thing I love is that cilantro lime sauce. It's a fun blend of zesty and bold. That's what really makes me happy. Are you going to eat all your fries?
Order a Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich and a Diet Dr. Pepper on the Chick-fil-A app for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy and founder of Wesley Financial Group. And I want to set the record straight. I am not an attorney. I've never wanted to be an attorney. And the truth is, I really don't even like attorneys. If I sound like an attorney or if I look like an attorney, I'll apologize. But what I've learned in my 15 years in the timeshare cancellation business is you don't need to be an attorney to get folks out of their timeshare. At Wesley, we've helped over 40,000 families cancel their timeshare without me being an attorney. And I want to share with you how we do it. Just give my office a call and you will not talk to an attorney. And I guarantee if we take you as a client, we'll get you out of your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Call now for your free information kit. 800-714-9090. 800-714-9090. 800-714-9090.
97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Stanky Funeral Home. Visit stankyfuneralhome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
Attorneys for Richard Allen, the man sentenced to 130 years in prison for the murders of Delphi teens Abby Williams and Libby German, have filed their official appeal of the conviction of their client. This follows a 24-page motion to correct what they described as errors in the case filed 2 months ago. In addition, the complete 43-second video taken by Libby using her cell phone which was played during the trial, has been placed online. The video shows Abby walking on the bridge with the so-called bridge guy walking behind in the distance. There is a brief interaction between the girls and the man. The families of the two girls had asked Allen and his attorneys in court not to appeal the guilty verdict, to allow Abby and Libby to rest in peace. There were a few comments on social media late yesterday afternoon about several law enforcement vehicles seen at the Rensselaer Police Station and also at Franciscan Health Rensselaer. We were able to contact a reliable source and determined that around 4 p.m., the source said local police were dealing with a person at the station who was unruly. The person was transported to the hospital for an examination. Several members of law enforcement assisted. No official press release had been issued by 11 p.m. last night. The Rensselaer City Council recognized the history-making season of the Rensselaer Central Lady Bombers basketball team. Mayor Jeff Phillips talks about honoring the team at the council meeting on Monday.
We did a council resolution, recognize them for the outstanding season, 26-3, I believe. I was blessed to actually get to come down to Indianapolis to watch the young ladies play. While the score didn't come out on the side that we wanted to, it doesn't diminish anything that they accomplished during that year.
The Lady Bombers won their first regional championship and semi-state championship in program history. The National Weather Service issued a fire weather watch for Jasper, Newton, Benton, Lake, and Porter counties and several counties in Illinois from this afternoon through this evening. Steady winds up to 35 miles per hour with gusts as high as 50 miles per hour are expected, with the humidity at just 30 to 35%. Any fire that develops will likely spread quickly. The fire watch will be in effect through Saturday night. White County has also issued a burn ban from now through March 16th, affecting various open fires. To find out if your county has issued a burn ban any time of the day, Google Indiana burn ban. Enjoy your day, enjoy your weekend as well, and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
If you were to unexpectedly pass away, would your family know how you wanted to be remembered and completely agree on how to honor your memory? At Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer in Morocco, we know that differing opinions among family members can cause avoidable conflict and stress. When you pre-plan your funeral at Steinke Funeral Home, your family will know exactly what kind of funeral you want and how you want to be remembered. Call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit steinkefuneralhome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
77-year-old David Eugene Eigner of Brook passed away on Wednesday, March 5th. Visitation will be from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time today at Gertz Wendler and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Funeral services for David Eugene Eigner will be held today at Gertz Wendler and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel at noon Central Time, with Pastor Patrick Goodwine officiating. Interment will be at Oakland Cemetery, Morocco, with military honors. Donations may be made to the American Heart Association. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz Wendler and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 52-year-old James P. Nelson IV of Rensselaer passed away on Monday, March 10th. Visitation for James P. Nelson IV will be held on Saturday at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer from 9 a.m. until the time of the service at 11 a.m. Burial will follow at Memory Garden Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the Carnegie Players of Rensselaer or to the Maintenance Fund at St. Augustine Catholic Church. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 84-year-old Paul Alfred Hoffman of Edmond, Oklahoma, formerly of Winnemac, passed away on Monday, February 24th. Gravesite services will be held at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, April 5th at Star City West Cemetery, with Dylan Johnson officiating. A celebration of life for Paul Hoffman will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, April 5th at the Winnemac VFW Post 1728. Memorial contributions may be made to Winnemac VFW Post Auxiliary. Online tributes may be offered at framemortuary.com. Local arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. 77-year-old Patricia Ann Yelkich of Rensselaer, formerly of East Gary and Wanata, passed away on Saturday, March 8th. Private burial will take place at a later date. Memorial contributions in the name of Patricia Ann Yelkich may be made to the Rensselaer Care Center. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Francisville. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, mostly sunny and windy with wind gusts as fast as 40 miles per hour and a high near 78. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms likely all night and into the early morning hours with a low around 58. Windy with wind gusts as fast as 50 miles per hour. Saturday, mostly sunny and very windy with a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms throughout the day and a high around 69. Wind gusts are as fast as 55 miles per hour. Saturday night, a 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 36. Sunday, or as I like to call it this week, Jasper County Fair Pork Chop Day, a 30% chance of rain showers mixing with snow after 10 a.m. Partly sunny and breezy with a high near 44. You know what makes the cold feel better? A pork chop.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Are you ready to rock?
On the Q, 97.7 FM WLQI. Touhyville. 2 Tuohys, and that's a lot of Touhy.
Everyone gather round.
I should just start at the beginning.
What day of the week is it?
It's Friday.
Friday.
What are your plans for the weekend?
Doing absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Sounds exciting. Okay, where was I? End of the week. Friday.
Who's ready to party?
Okay, finally.
It's showtime.
Happy Friday, everybody. Stephen Sherrill with you. Portions of the show today brought to us by Supercuts. Don't settle for a regular cut when you can walk in and walk out with a Supercut. Also, if you're a stylist looking for a gig, visit jobs.supercuts.com. Click on Rensselaer or Lowell. Let them know which shop you'd want to work in. Also, want to mention our friends over at the Good Table Restaurant in Kentland. Always got good stuff going on, and I know for Friday during Lent, they're going to have some kind of fish going on. So check them out at the Good Table Restaurant in Kentland. You can let's see if we got their specials up yet on their Facebook page for today. Not quite yet, but I'm sure they're going to do some kind of fish tonight for Lent. I would bet. So check it out, Good Table Restaurant in Kentland, and of course, if you're not looking for fish, just a great variety of food at the Good Table in Kentland. Also want to mention our friends over at Another Season in DeMott. Head over there this weekend. Grab your stuff for St. Patty's Day on Monday. They'll be around there tomorrow. So 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Like them on Facebook. Follow on Instagram for Another Season in DeMott. All right. Let's see here. Halle Berry thinks women should celebrate menopause with a siesta, a party to celebrate menopause.
Is it going to go on for 10 years or
well, that's
what?
what I was going to say. I mean, you know, I don't know. Halle Berry says she doesn't see menopause as the end. In fact, she thinks it's a good reason for a party, a siesta, if you will. Okay. She says when a woman realizes that she's in menopause, it's our duty to give that woman a siesta to celebrate her like we do every other milestone in our lives. Halle is 58 years old, and there was a time she thought menopause might just pass her by. She says, quote, I thought whatever menopause is, I'm sure I'm going to skip it because I'm too healthy. I'm on top of everything. It has nothing to do with your health. But
yeah, and you don't.
You sounded all good up until then, Halle. Yeah. Sometimes you heard the phrase "quit while you're ahead."
Right.
It sounded like you were fine. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Tim says, good day to you both. Have a great weekend. Tim, good day to you, sir. And of course, Melissa says, good morning, Melissa. Good luck to you today. I'm sure it's going to be emotional and her last day at the farmhouse. So after 10 and a half years, she says. So Let's see. Oh, this could be fun. Random things everyone experiences but never talks about.
Oh, I can't wait for this list.
All right, let's see how this is. When you're in the back seat of a car, makes a sharp turn, and you push your fingers to the seat in front of you to keep yourself from falling over.
Yep, you go like this. Like, yeah.
Right, like that's gonna do it. Like
Mhm.
as if you really would have fallen over. Like,
Right.
you know, like yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Mhm. Or you grab that little thing like in the older cars, like they had the little ring. Like
Mhm.
that's
Oh yeah, the little
like the
handle
bus
thing.
thing.
Mhm.
Like you're,
Yep.
you know.
Mhm. Let's see. When you're lying in bed and you have to go to the bathroom, but you're too tired to get out of bed to go to the bathroom, but your bladder is too full to let you fall asleep. So you're negotiating with your bladder.
Negotiating in your brain.
Come on now. You can
No, I
make
can
it.
hold it for
You
another
can-
couple hours.
You can
No,
wait
you
while
can't.
we sleep. You can wait. Yes. When you decide you don't need to make a list for the grocery run, but when you get there and just wander around while you're trying to figure out exactly what you need for the house.
Mhm.
Yes, we've all been there. Yes. When you decide, I'm sorry, when you briefly talked with someone at a party back in 2009 and you've been Facebook friends with them ever since. And you don't unfriend them, but you don't really know who they are.
Mhm.
It's funny. I probably unfriend more people on their birthdays because
'cause you're like-
that's how it gets. It reminds me when it's so and so's birthday. I'm like, who is that? I don't know who
Mhm.
that is. Whenever you think you have the perfect spot around a campfire, and then the smoke just follows you right there.
Oh yeah.
How
When
many
you're
times
making
do you think?
s'mores and it's just like in your face and your eyes start to water and
Well,
everything.
and you know it's going right at you, so you're like, okay,
Mhm.
let's make them on the other side.
Right.
And then the smoke
then it-
decides it's going to go that way. Yes,
Mhm.
it knows how to exactly zero in on you. Let's see. When you walk into a room, but you forget why you went in there, and you just stand there frozen like a video that's buffering. How many times?
I don't.
Just in this house, as you and I are getting older,
Mhm.
will we start talking to the other one and then go,
What did I come here for?
I forgot what I was saying to
Mhm.
you. What was I just saying to
Mhm.
you?
Yeah, it scares the heck out of me.
Mhm. Yeah. It doesn't scare the heck out of me. It's just life. And that's why everybody does it. So let's see here. When you're too tired to pay attention to measurements or time and later realize you've just made about 15 servings of the worst pasta you've ever had. I could say that's never happened to me, but
Nope.
I don't really get distracted while I'm making something to eat. Like
Mm-mm.
I'm usually pretty focused on what I'm making to eat. When you spend an entire day in waiting mode because you have an appointment at 2:00, that, or how about because you're flying out at like 3 and your whole day is around the idea of I gotta. That's
I got
why
a flight, so then everything is built around it and
Yes.
anticipation of it.
Mhm.
And then I always think, all right, well, I've done the math. Like,
Mm-hmm.
when should I leave to make sure? And then I go, yeah, but what if? But what if? But
Mhm.
what if? And all the what ifs go in my head. Like, what if TSA, Cheryl, your TSA pre-check, like it
Mhm.
takes you 10 seconds to get through it.
Yep.
Yeah, right. But what about this time? What
Mhm.
if this time?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I think that's why I like flying first thing in the morning, because
Mm-hmm.
then I knock it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then I don't have to worry about it. It's and then I get to wherever I'm going early too.
Yeah.
I like that. I like
Mhm.
that idea. So let's see here. When you spend or when you're calling someone and hope that they don't pick up. When you're calling someone and hope they don't pick up, just so the missed call can show up that it looks like you tried to reach out. That's not nice. That's no good.
Mm-mm.
I can honestly say at this point in my life, I'm not calling unless I want to talk.
Yeah,
You
but
know.
sometimes, like, if it's going to be a difficult conversation or it's going to be, I have those where I'm like, okay, I got to call this person. And then I'm like, oh, I hope they don't answer.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
See, for me, I'm like,
Because I get all nervous about how it's going to go.
right, but then I go through all of that leading up to the call, but once I make the call,
you're in.
Now I'm geared up. So it's like,
Mhm.
okay, I'm sitting, I'm ready to do this call. Like,
Yeah.
let's just do it. So let's see. When you dismantle a pen only to try and put it back together again. Do you do that?
No, but it used to be that you tried to replace like the
spring
ink,
would go
the
flying, and the spring.
Yeah, especially in the ones because I need this.
Yes,
I have to.
I love my clicky top pens.
I can't not.
I love clicky top pens.
But that's what happens because this is the part that'll snap,
Yep.
and then the whole thing falls apart for whatever
Right.
reason. But yeah, I can't. Oh,
And then you go to take it apart, and the spring goes flying. And you're like, and then you try to put it in, it never goes the right way.
Well,
It never stays back the right way.
There's always one piece. It's like a little ring or it's a something, and it's your favorite pen. You go to put it back together, and then it won't. Like
That's what I'm saying.
This part won't go down.
It doesn't
anymore.
clicky
It won't
anymore. That's what I'm
bounce back
saying.
up and-
Because
yeah,
the spring is not right. Yep.
Yeah.
It's not right in there. Yep.
Mhm.
And when you stare at a bad driver as you pass them to see if they look as stupid as they drive. Yes, we've all as if when we see them, we're gonna go, oh yeah, that's now I understand why they drive like that.
Well,
Yeah.
and you don't want to do that because so you get eye contact, and then what? Like, I wouldn't do that in today's day and age. Thank you.
I'm always stunned when I do something wrong. I'm always the first to go like, oh, I'm so sorry, I did that. Sorry. I'm always stunned when I look at somebody and they're being wrong, and I could tell they're mad at me. I could do waving their hands, and I'm like, I don't know what you're so upset about. You're the one that doesn't know how to drive. I don't know what to say.
Right.
So, because when I do it, hey, listen, I'm not perfect. I know it surprises a lot of people, but
I'm
if
always
I do
like,
something wrong,
sorry.
I'm like, sorry, whoops, sorry about that. Yep, my bad. I didn't do it right.
Yeah.
So, all right, today is Pi Day.
Yes.
3.14.
Yes.
But who wants to celebrate that? We're celebrating PIE. Yes, Food Fight Friday. Because we're about to go into Food Fight weeks with McMadness starting Monday. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Madness.
Going to be a lot of fun. So we ask, what is your favorite pie? Susie says, cherry pie a la mode.
I'm with her.
Yeah. Tammy says peach.
Big scoop of vanilla.
Yeah.
Good vanilla though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like that with the cherry?
Yeah.
Brian says sugar cream or apple crumb. Andrea says lemon cream.
What's a sugar cream? I mean, obviously I know sugar cream, but I've never heard of sugar cream pie.
I don't know.
Sounds good to me.
Well, I guess you'll have to ask Brian to teach you something else. Because that was your friend Brian that says sugar cream, or our friend Brian that says sugar cream. Yep. Clay says pizza. So, which I never called it pizza pie, but I get it, my dad says chocolate cream pie. I wonder where I got it from.
There you go.
Look at that. Let's see here. Rich says, I have 7 kids. My favorite pie is apple pie. The only way I can eat apples. Because the kids all eat the apples, I guess.
Oh, wow.
Laura says strawberry rhubarb. Karen says blueberry. Mark with you. He says cherry. Rhonda says butterscotch is her favorite.
You know what this is
pie?
making me think about? Is that place that wasn't open last year when we went? What's the Bob's, right?
Bob's
is it Bob's?
In Coloma, Michigan.
Coloma,
Michigan. Missy says apple or blueberry. Tiffany says Dutch apple. Christine says absolutely love lemon meringue. Lynette says all pies. How can I pick? Carolyn says rhubarb custard. Multiple people going with rhubarb. Mary says toss up strawberry rhubarb or key lime. Jennifer says coconut meringue. Randy says my wife's pecan pie. Stacy says peach. Tammy says cherry, chocolate, key lime, butterscotch, pecan, pumpkin, lemon
key
meringue.
lime. I forgot
Loving
about
all
key
those.
lime.
Richie says banana cream pie. I like banana cream pie. That would be up there with me in top 3. Richie says pumpkin as well. Steve says Dutch apple. Michael says cold banana cream, hot apple with brown sugar butter crumble on top. Noreen says chocolate cream. Beth says sugar cream as well. So it's got to be a thing. You have to look it up.
Try something. I haven't ever tried that.
You have to look it up to find out what it is. Mary says Dutch apple. Linda says chocolate meringue pie or warm peach pie. Karen says blueberry. Marcella says my grandma's pumpkin pie. Joe says cherry. Sue says coconut. My goodness, we have a ton of comments today. Lots of different pies. Let's see. Lisa says years ago, when I worked at the Clinic of Family Medicine, a coworker, Pam, brought in a pie that her dad made. It was blueberry peach. It was hands down the best pie I ever had.
Isn't that funny that someone remembers that from all those years ago?
She says, Happy Pie Day, 3.14. Very nice. So I came across this from, according to Instacart, the top pies in America. Okay.
By the way, Bob's will be open May 23rd.
All right. There you go.
Through October.
There you go.
So I'm really excited because last year we had a heart attack.
Yeah. Well,
they were
remodeling
or something.
Yep. All right. Top pies in America according to Instacart.
By ranking?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll start at 10 and go down.
Okay.
Sweet potato pie, number 10.
Blech.
Peach pie, number 9.
Yes.
Key lime pie, number 8.
Okay.
Chocolate pie, number 7. Blueberry pie, 6. Lemon meringue, number 5. Cherry pie, number 4. Okay. Number 2, pecan pie.
Wait, what was number 3?
Number 4 was cherry pie. Number 3 was pecan pie.
Pecan. Okay.
Pecan pie. Pecan. Number 2, pumpkin pie. Number 1,
apple
pie. There you go. I was looking for somewhere on the list because if I really had to pick my favorite pie, if we're gonna get technical, it would be pot pie.
Oh,
I would take a pot pie over a
savory
chocolate cream pie any day. Yes, love pot pie.
Yeah.
The banquet cheapo
We like
pot pie.
the dollar ones.
Love it. It's my favorite.
We like to take 2 and dump it on a plate so that every bite is the perfect mix of crust and top. And if you make a pot pie and do not put a top on it, you should be arrested. There should be a law. There should be an executive order. Hey, we're doing those on everything anyway. So why don't we?
Yes.
Yeah. When they do you remember at the
timeout?
What?
Timeout. Could we do that? Could we do executive orders in Touhyville where we have our own set of Touhyville rules for all our residents?
You're the president.
That's what we need to do. We need some bylaws for Touhyville. I think that's great. When you just said that, I'm like, oh, I could outlaw mustard on hot dogs.
Mustard
or
on
ketchup,
hot dogs?
ketchup on hot
Okay.
dogs. Sorry. But okay, so while you're saying the top, I'm going to say the whole thing. You can't do it in addition, just throw a top on it. No,
Well,
I
it
need a whole
ticks me
pie.
off,
I need a whole pie.
Marshall Fields, we always went to Marshall Fields, and now that's Macy's for the Walnut Room. And they had the pot pie. And you could smell it. So we were like, oh, it smells good. It's got rosemary. It's got thyme. You could smell. And then we ordered it, and it was a croissant thrown on the top of a bowl of mush. I was like, no, that is not a pot pie.
Right?
No, no, no. It's got to have a top and it's got to have a bottom. Pie crust, I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you there.
Yeah, don't mess with me.
Yeah. Rich says French silk is his favorite. Jason says, I think we need a Touhyville pie eating contest.
Oh, that was...
I don't know. I'm not good with food eating contests.
And here's the thing. I want to watch it. Like the hot dog one. Like, who wouldn't want it? But when I see their mouth and they're like then shoving water so that, and they've got like, like they got their mouth like this.
Yeah, no. Grosses me out.
I can't. It makes me, and then they start to look like they're going to heave. And I'm like, no.
That grosses me out. No.
Yeah.
Rich says, if you're making laws, I'm going to be the first one in jail in Touhyville. No, you won't, Rich. No,
that's Cheryl.
All right, let's take a break, and then we come back. It's time for the Mr. P Locksmith and Security Dumb Criminal of the Day. Stick around. All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Hello? Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop, opt out. Consult a doctor prior to use.
Wow, you look amazing. What have you been doing?
I'm sure you've heard of Ozempic, Wegovy, and the other GLP-1 medications, right? Well, I found this great company called Zelfie. If you qualify, their providers can prescribe medications like Ozempic and Wegovy and other GLP-1 medications that are 80 to 90% less expensive, all 100% online.
I can get GLP-1 medications for 80 to 90% less and do it all online? No doctor's office or pharmacy?
Yes, Zelfie can provide semaglutide or tirzepatide, the active ingredients in Ozempic and other expensive GLP-1s, but for 80 to 90% less and shipped directly to your door.
How do I get started with Zelfie?
Just send them a text.
Text TURN to 200-300 to get started today with Zelfie. Get the same active ingredients in Wegovy or Ozempic, but for 80 to 90% less and 100% online. Don't wait. Text TURN to 200-300 right now for a link to your exclusive offer. Text TURN to 200-300. That's TURN to 200-300. TURN to 200-300.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
It's Friday.
F-I-D-A-Y.
You had all week to talk about work. Now it's the weekend, and that means it's
Party time!
The party is just getting started.
Wow, this will be like my first weekend off in my whole adult life.
Launch control, this is Houston. We are go for launch. Roger that.
Okay, let's move out. Come on, let's go.
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville, Stephen Show with you. Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Portion of the show is running brought to us by Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com. Check out all the movies they've got going on this weekend. We're going to go today. We're going to sneak out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have said that before, but I feel like when it's a collaborative thing, that we're going to make it. That plus, we're going to see a movie that's only there for a couple of days. So
Today's it, right?
Yeah, it was there
Mhm.
yesterday and then today. So Last Supper we're going to go see. So that's 1:45 today.
Mhm.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say I saw another Last Supper coming out by The Chosen on March 28th.
Are we sure this isn't the same one?
I don't know, because I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's could be. So visit FountainStoneTheaters.com to check out all the movie times that they've got going on there for this weekend. Of course, they have movies Wednesday through the weekend. So you can check those out. You can even order your tickets right there online. Also want to mention our friends over at George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook, offering a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehab or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. So visit georgeaid.org to find out more. All right, it's time now for the Mr. P. Locksmith and Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
All right. Today's Dumb Criminal once again comes to us from Florida. Okay. 56-year-old Shelly Hardwick got into a verbal altercation with her boyfriend last Sunday. Things apparently got a little serious when she picked up a watermelon and threw it at him.
I would imagine that's going to hurt.
Hey, what are you doing? That's good stuff.
Well, and every time you carry it up to check out, it's
heavy.
Yeah.
Well, that's just it, though. Like, how far is she going to throw it? Back up a little bit. I mean, it's a watermelon. You can't throw it very far. Fortunately, he was able to dodge it. Shelly told the police she only threw the watermelon out of frustration. She denied trying to hit him, but the cops looked at him and saw there was watermelon seeds on his face and clothing. Okay, so maybe she didn't throw like the whole water. Maybe it was like a slice of watermelon or something. It says picked up a whole watermelon and threw
broke
it
it
at
over
the guy.
his head.
But he dodged it. He said.
Oh, well, maybe it hit something,
something
and
and
then
sprayed on him.
smashed.
Yeah. She was arrested and spent the night in jail. She was ordered to not have contact with the boyfriend and to wear an ankle bracelet that monitors alcohol consumption. Oh, there's a surprise. Had to do a little bit with the drinky. Mm-hmm.
Shocking.
Yep. No, officer, I just misunderstood when he said he wanted a watermelon shot.
Right, I was going to say. Right. I just thought I'd use some of my saliva.
Right.
And mix it in with the watermelon.
Just threw it at him. I gave him a shot of the watermelon. Get it? Shot of the watermelon. Protect yourself from dumb criminals with Mr. P, Locksmith and Security. Hardware, locksmith, surveillance, and more. Call 219-866-7171. Whatever it is that you're looking for, repair, replace all commercial doors, hinges, handles, closures, locks, and keys. Mr. P will take care of you in that way. Mr. P, hardware, locksmith, surveillance, and more. 219-866-7171. Mr. P, of course, is very positive. His work is polished, if you will. Mr. P is persistent. If he has trouble, he will keep doing. He is punctual. He is on time.
And I don't have a list of this, so.
And you know how I know he's punctual? He is at Ida's every week before me when we go to lunch. We have a time set. I get there right about that time, sometimes a minute early, sometimes a minute late. You know, always sitting there already with our drinks, chips, and salsa. He is not only punctual, he is pearly. There's no P for being early, so he is pre-punctual. He is pre-punctual. He's there early.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. We'll take a break. Come back. Lots of fun stuff to dive into before we wrap up this Fun Time Friday as well. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, mostly sunny and windy with wind gusts as fast as 40 miles per hour and a high near 78. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms likely all night and into the early morning hours with a low around 58. Windy with wind gusts as fast as 50 miles per hour. Saturday, mostly sunny and very windy with a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms throughout the day and a high around 69. Wind gusts are as fast as 55 miles per hour. Saturday night, a 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 36. Sunday, or as I like to call it this week, Jasper County Fair Pork Chop Day, a 30% chance of rain showers mixing with snow after 10 a.m. Partly sunny and breezy with a high near 44. You know what makes the cold feel better? A pork chop.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Ready to build your future? At St. Joseph's in Rensselaer, you won't just learn carpentry, you'll do it. Our building and trades program puts you on site with hands-on construction of a house, from foundation to roofing. Gain the skills that make a difference with small class sizes and flexible schedules. Your path to a career in building and trades starts now. Don't wait. Enroll today at stjo.edu.
What does a good deal taste like with McValue at McDonald's? It tastes like the $6 daily double meal deal. The one and only daily double. 2 juicy beef patties inside a warm bun with melty cheese and shredded lettuce. Oh, and golden small world famous fries. And a crispy 4-piece chicken McNuggets. And an ice cold small soft drink of your choice. That's right, a full-on satisfy your cravings meal without breaking the bank. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Carpet Barn is having their biggest sale of the year, and it's only happening in March. It's Carpet Madness with free installation all this month. Carpet Barn has high-quality carpets with plenty of styles and colors. Stop by their showroom on State Road 10 in DeMont. Schedule a free in-home measurement, pick out your carpet, and then set up a date for that free installation. For more info, visit carpetbarnllc.com or call 219-251-0022. Free installation during Carpet Madness going on now at Carpet Barn. Don't miss out. This sale ends March 31st.
Rios Granite specializes in granite and quartz countertops. You'll get luxury that matches your unique style. Enjoy an exquisite and functional outdoor space perfect for entertaining or relaxing with Rios outdoor kitchens or barbecue grill islands. Rios Granite has a diverse range of options for patio flooring that's durable for the Midwest winters and looks incredible too. Visit their brand new showroom at 8231 South 650 West, just south of St. Joe's, or explore online at riosgranite.com. Like and follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Book your appointment today. Rios Granite, sculpting stone, shaping homes. Se habla español.
97.7 The Q. Touhyville. Now with even more Touhy.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning!
Why are you so happy? End of the week.
End of the week?
What's today? Is it Tuesday or Wednesday?
It's Friday.
Well, somebody owes us a Thursday, either that or 2 Wednesdays.
Good morning, my people. It's your morning shot of adrenaline.
So, are you having a good Friday?
So far, so good.
And we're just getting started.
Guess what time it is?
Well, what time is it?
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Portion of the show today brought to us by Ed White Auto Sales. It's new to you at Ed White Auto Sales. Visit them at 1105 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer. They also have vehicles to rent. They also do service on vehicles. Check out all that they do at edwhiteautosales.com. Also want to mention our friends over at Virk's Fine Jewelry, creating dreams and memories through knowledgeable and creative custom jewelry design. Let them turn your ideas into wearable pieces of art. Visit them at the corner of 18th and Main and Lafayette. Visit Virk's.com. All right. Lots of fun stuff going on. Feel free to tell us your favorite pies. We'll update you on that on Monday when we come back in and hang out here in Touhyville. We were watching this the other day, the documentary on Rust, the movie where the accidental shooting took place with Alec Baldwin,
Helena,
and Helena Hutchins. Was accidentally killed. The cinematographer, the director of the film was shot. It was really an interesting take, a different take than, and if it wasn't for the fact that I think her family, contributed to it or were okay with it, there was a part of me that was like, "Ooh, this." I don't know.
Oh, the movie or the documentary?
The documentary itself at first, And Alec Baldwin said he didn't participate in the new documentary because he was busy with other projects. So I don't know if that's but I don't know that he would want to be a part of that documentary. I mean,
and it's understandable. It's that if he's going to move on, I can't imagine accidentally killing somebody.
Well, and I think, I don't know if it's all done, but I think he's also in a civil lawsuit with them.
Okay.
So if the family's doing the documentary, I can understand why they wouldn't be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but yeah, if you have any interest in it, I would recommend it. I would recommend the documentary. I thought it was pretty interesting. It was a different take than, and I learned some stuff. So,
yeah.
I only grabbed this because of you. The key to Love is Blind is finding nice men. That's one of the shows you watch, right?
Mm-hmm.
You like the Love is Blind?
Mm-hmm.
The show's executive producer Allie Simpson says the key and the challenge is to find nice men. Isn't that the challenge for all ladies? Is to find nice men. Cheryl's still looking. So
I threw in the towel long ago. Blind or not.
I'll settle.
No, I'm kidding.
I'll just settle.
No.
It says, she said, quote, "We think it's such a cool experience and experiment for people to do, and we want to bring on real quality individuals. We want people to want to do it because they've seen it work." She says, "If you look at the husbands who come from the show, it's really the nice guys who it works out for. We just need nice men." So there you go. Is there a lot of nice guys on Love is Blind?
It's equal. I think it's an equal representation.
Yeah.
But I think it's also, I don't think it's sexist. I think there's equal parts cuckoo birds in the female
crazies. I will say,
everybody, there's people that go on the show saying they want one thing but really want another, and that's a whole
yeah,
kind of like when we watched Ramsey yesterday.
Yes, yeah, we watched Hell's Kitchen, Kitchen Nightmares.
And the girl was completely, I don't want to say narcissistic, but wrapped up in fame and her followers, and she had a food truck. So then all of a sudden she's Chef Blake, and Meanwhile, everything's coming out of a can and it's disgusting. It's salty and people can't eat it. And, so first of all, you called yourself a chef, which if there are chefs that are self-trained, but if you're using Cheese Whiz or Land O'Lakes Alfredo in a monster can and adding just tons of salt to it, that's not cooking. That arguably isn't cooking.
Yeah. Yeah, weird.
So and then she was selling the pots and pans and the air fryer with her name, and everything had to be her name. And it's like, no, you have to build from scratch. You have to be like the best chef you can be and earn the right to put your name on everything, because otherwise it's just another name.
Like what? You can't go and be famous. I mean, and sell all your stuff. I mean, I guess you can.
But then
People
you
do
said,
it all the time.
I feel like you kind of looked at me like the cat that ate the mouse, and you went, well, I called it Touhyville, and that's why I had such a trouble calling it Touhyville. I go, first of all, I didn't even know. No, it's not the same thing, but you've worked for 30 years in radio, and Touhyville is like a community. It's like a pretend place, if you will.
Right.
But it's a community of people coming together every morning, having their coffee and laughing. We don't mean to offend anybody. We what I mean? It just, everybody's invited.
Yeah, but like I said, you can call a restaurant
Steve's microphone, Steve's pair of glasses, Steve's headphones, Steve's funny, Steve's jokes.
Which I'm not saying we wouldn't sell all that stuff if you guys want to pay for it. But you can call a restaurant anything as long as the food is good. Doesn't really matter what the name is.
Yeah.
But you have to do good stuff.
Yeah.
And for her, she just wanted to be an influencer, a famous online chef.
Right.
And I think Gordon Ramsay called it out perfect. He said, "Are you doing this just to be on TV?"
Right.
Which his producer should have caught that too, because that's really what it was. I don't care how it ended up. I don't believe it. I think that's exactly why she did it. Was for,
and she had a saint of a husband.
Yeah,
she did.
Yeah, absolutely. Going back a second to Alec Baldwin, I just saw this. You watch his reality show, right?
I do, the Baldwins.
Yeah. Hilaria and Alec Baldwin were recently asked on the red carpet if there will be a second season, and they said what came next was cringeworthy. So let's see.
We want more of this. Season 2?
Hilaria show.
No. I think we're going to see how it feels to have it be out there.
It's going to be great. You're a winner.
Oh my God. When I'm talking, you're not talking. No, when I'm talking, you're not talking. This is why, yes, we'll have to just cut him out of the show. No.
Is it harder to memorize scripts or be yourself?
He was trying to say that he really liked you. He was being a fan. So it's
when I'm not talking, you're not talking. When I'm talking, you're not talking. I'm going to try that.
Is she super young?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
On unscripted television.
Yourself. Oh, it's so hard. We like routine. It's good for the kids to have a routine. I mean, she, as a mother, is very good at keeping them on a routine. You feel the desire to make it more silly than it might be.
I don't think you make it more silly than it is. I actually feel.
Get that on the show?
No. We just cut all that part out.
Cut me out.
No, I mean.
It's essential.
It's essential. Every day.
For essential in Spanish.
Esencial. Okay.
Didn't let me down.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're distracting me right now.
Sorry.
Now you're just doing that. Why? Why are you distracting me?
I'm just can't think of
you're
it.
Why are you distracting me?
Stop! You're annoying me.
Oh.
It's not cute. No, he's distracting me.
Yeah, it's not like that. Oof.
No chance will I ever even watch it.
Yeah.
No chance. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I couldn't take her. Oh.
Yeah.
That's how she's talking to her husband. Oh. I don't know how else to say it. There's no reality show if your husband's not your husband, right?
Right.
Oh, that was horrible.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop it. You're distracting me. Stop it. We're going to cut that out. Let's cut that out. Oh, I hope she doesn't have editing approval on the show. Everybody will be cut out.
Well, she just said, could we cut that out? And
Yeah.
I'm like, What are you doing?
Right. Yeah. And by the way, you're on the red carpet, like being interviewed by other people. You're not. This isn't your show right now. Julie says, "Have a wonderful Friday and weekend, Steve and Cheryl. Stay well and safe. You too, Julie. Thank you so much for hanging with us. We appreciate it." All right. It's not often that this sentence has been said on the radio. We have a public service announcement for weed heads.
Oh. Good grief.
In Lafayette, police warn a batch of bad synthetic marijuana is being sold and used in the Lafayette area. Sent 9 people to the hospital since Monday. That's all right, man. I only use my homegrown. So I don't.
How
I don't
do you
use,
track that kind of stuff, though? In all seriousness,
synthetic. That's just fake. That's all right. I just use my own at home. I have no idea how you track that. I have.
Well, plus if
all
it's
kidding
illegal,
aside, I have
it's
no
illegal
idea.
in this state.
Yes.
It's legal in Illinois.
Yes. I have no idea how you would possibly trace it. I mean, I would imagine maybe one of these people that got sick gives up who they bought it from, and you follow the chain back to where it came from.
Right, but is it? Yeah, I guess it was marijuana, right, in the story?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I didn't know if it was like gummies, like, you know.
This just says synthetic marijuana. I don't know what they had it in.
Because is that Delta? Isn't that with Delta 9 or 10?
I honestly don't know.
Okay.
I like to be funny high guy. I don't really know anything about the drug.
Yeah.
I'm not really an expert. I don't know how to tell you. Medics and police started receiving calls about medical problems such as seizures. Monday, Lafayette Police Sergeant Sean Verma said the calls were in the area of the Lafayette Transitional Housing Center. Spice is the name, is the street name for the synthetic marijuana, which is smokable material that is spray treated with various chemicals that cause the high.
Oh, gosh.
None of that sounds like a good plan, folks. Ugh.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't like any of that.
So then what was happening to the people? Does it say?
There were 7 medical runs Monday. As of 3 o'clock Tuesday, there have been 2 more. Not sure if there's been more since then. None of the people died as of when I found this. Most were coherent enough to speak with paramedics and police. Some people were passed out by the effects of the drug. Some admitted to smoking spice before becoming ill. No one has been arrested for the incidents. Those who use spice should throw out their current batch, I suppose. Okay, so can I get a refund? Is there, because
right, is there a number on the Ziploc bag?
Wait a minute, if there's a weed recall, who do you go to? Is there? I don't mind. My baggie doesn't have a barcode. It's not cool.
My baggie doesn't have a barcode. It's got a picture of like Star Wars on it.
This has like Star Wars people on here, which also means the baggies are kind of old. The last movie came out like 12 years ago. I don't know about that. It's just, who do I talk to about getting a refund? I mean, I'll do an exchange, but not for the same stuff. My buddy got real sick, you know. Those who use spice should throw it out, the police said. We believe this particular batch of spice may be laced with something that is causing problems and medical overdoses. So, yeah, for you weed heads out there in Lafayette, I mean, just don't. Just don't.
Yeah, maybe
just
lay
don't.
off of it for a
yeah.
minute.
Let's just hold off on that for a little bit. Yeah. Jason says that stuff is making a comeback. That was bad stuff when it first came out a few years back. Are you talking about the spice, Jason? We don't want it to make a comeback. No comeback. Don't call it a comeback. That's what LL Cool J says. He says, yes, spice is making a comeback. No, don't make a comeback. We don't even know what it is.
Okay, it says,
it's weird,
here's what it
sprayed
says.
Stuff.
It says spice or K2. are just two of the many trade names for brands of synthetic designer drugs that are intended to mimic THC, that the main psychoactive ingredient in marijuana.
I don't like it fake high. I like my high being natural.
These products are being abused for their psychoactive properties.
You're psychoactive.
That was my band 10 years ago. No, I'm kidding.
I've seen you talking to the freezer section. You're psychoactive.
Oh.
All right. That's going to do it for us over on 98 Gold. What, more problems?
No, I'm just saying you
Yeah,
can
it's
get
bad.
poisoned from it,
Yeah.
and the adverse effects are.
Yeah, stop. Get rid of it.
Yeah, don't do
Yeah,
it.
don't-
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Tachycardia, seizures, tremors,
Yeah,
unconsciousness,
don't.
vomiting.
Don't get high on life, man.
Right.
Stop. All right. That's going to do it for us over on 98 Gold WIBN. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us this week. We appreciate it. On WLQI, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we've got the pizza quiz. We get the winner for Find the Big Deal with Strack and Mantil. And then we end on a high note. Not that kind of high note. They're like
I thought we just did. No, I'm kidding.
Different kind of high note, like an up note.
Right.
All right, we'll be back.
In times of financial uncertainty, how can you stay on track? Call on someone who's invested in your success. I'm Christine Bogan, your Rensselaer Edward Jones financial advisor. At Edward Jones, we believe in building a complete picture of your financial life, including your unique goals and passions, so we can help you work toward achieving what's most important to you. Call me at 219-866-3788 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy and founder of Wesley Financial Group. And I want to set the record straight. I am not an attorney. I've never wanted to be an attorney. And the truth is, I really don't even like attorneys. If I sound like an attorney or if I look like an attorney, I'll apologize. But what I've learned in my 15 years in the timeshare cancellation business is you don't need to be an attorney to get folks out of their timeshare. At Wesley, we've helped over 40,000 families cancel their timeshare without me being an attorney. And I want to share with you how we do it. Just give my office a call and you will not talk to an attorney. And I guarantee if we take you as a client, we'll get you out of your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Call now for your free information kit. 800-714-9090. 800-714-9090. 800-714-9090.
Protect your home and auto with a bundle from Progressive so you can stop worrying about them and invent new things to worry about, like snakes in your bedroom. Sure, that sounds incredibly irrational, but now that we've mentioned it, you are a little worried. The odds of one snake, let alone snakes plural, are so slim. But you might want to check. Oh, you're not near your bedroom. Guess you'll just have to sit there and worry about it. So let Progressive protect your home and auto, because you've got enough to worry about. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by EGC Heating and Air, your locally owned Jasper County American Standard dealer. Here's Russ Martin.
Attorneys for Richard Allen, the man sentenced to 130 years in prison for the murders of Delphi teens Abby Williams and Libby German, have filed their official appeal of the conviction of their client. This follows a 24-page motion to correct what they described as errors in the case filed 2 months ago. In addition, the complete 43-second video taken by Libby using her cell phone, which was played during the trial, has been placed online. The video shows Abby walking on the bridge with the so-called bridge guy walking behind in the distance. There is a brief interaction between the girls and the man. The families of the two girls had asked Allen and his attorneys in court not to appeal the guilty verdict, to allow Abby and Libby to rest in peace. There were a few comments on social media late yesterday afternoon about several law enforcement vehicles seen at the Rensselaer Police Station and also at Franciscan Health Rensselaer. We were able to contact a reliable source and determined that around 4 p.m., the source said local police were dealing with a person at the station who was unruly. The person was transported to the hospital for an examination. Several members of law enforcement assisted. No official press release had been issued by 11 p.m. last night. The Rensselaer City Council recognized the history-making season of the Rensselaer Central Lady Bombers basketball team. Mayor Jeff Phillips talks about honoring the team at the council meeting on Monday.
We did a council resolution, recognize them for the outstanding season, 26-3, I believe. I was blessed to actually get to come down to Indianapolis to watch the young ladies play. While the score didn't come out on the side that we wanted to, it doesn't diminish anything that they accomplished during that year.
The Lady Bombers won their first regional championship and semi-state championship in program history. The National Weather Service issued a fire weather watch for Jasper, Newton, Benton, Lake, and Porter counties and several counties in Illinois from this afternoon through this evening. Steady winds up to 35 miles per hour with gusts as high as 50 miles per hour are expected, with the humidity at just 30 to 35%. Any fire that develops will likely spread quickly. The fire watch will be in effect through Saturday night. White County has also issued a burn ban from now through March 16th, affecting various open fires. To find out if your county has issued a burn ban any time of the day, Google Indiana burn ban. Enjoy your day, enjoy your weekend as well, and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
EGC Heating and Air, your locally owned Jasper County American Standard dealer, is available 7 days a week. They provide high-quality, quick service and a satisfaction guarantee. EGC offers a 1-year labor warranty and a 10-year manufacturer warranty on all new installs. With routine maintenance and expertise, EGC will ensure warm winters and cool summers. Call Brady Eagle 219-335-9575 for a free estimate. Residential or commercial, EGC is your independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
77-year-old David Eugene Eigner of Brook passed away on Wednesday, March 5th. Visitation will be from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time today at Gertz Windler and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Funeral services for David Eugene Eigner will be held today at Gertz Windler and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel at noon Central Time, with Pastor Patrick Goodwine officiating. Interment will be at Oakland Cemetery, Morocco, with military honors. Donations may be made to the American Heart Association. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz Windler and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 52-year-old James P. Nelson IV of Rensselaer passed away on Monday, March 10th. Visitation for James P. Nelson IV will be held on Saturday at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer from 9 a.m. until the time of the service at 11 a.m. Burial will follow at Memory Garden Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the Carnegie Players of Rensselaer or to the Maintenance Fund at St. Augustine Catholic Church. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 84-year-old Paul Alfred Hoffman of Edmond, Oklahoma, formerly of Winnemac, passed away on Monday, February 24th. Gravesite services will be held at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, April 5th at Star City West Cemetery, with Dylan Johnson officiating. A celebration of life for Paul Hoffman will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, April 5th at the Winnemac VFW Post 1728. Memorial contributions may be made to Winnemac VFW Post Auxiliary. Online tributes may be offered at franemortuary.com. Local arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary in Winnemac. 77-year-old Patricia Ann Yelkich of Rensselaer, formerly of East Gary and Wanata, passed away on Saturday, March 8th. Private burial will take place at a later date. Memorial contributions in the name of Patricia Ann Yelkich may be made to the Rensselaer Care Center. Online tributes may be offered at franemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Francisville. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, mostly sunny and windy with wind gusts as fast as 40 miles per hour and a high near 78. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms likely all night and into the early morning hours with a low around 58. Windy with wind gusts as fast as 50 miles per hour. Saturday, mostly sunny and very windy with a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms throughout the day and a high around 69. Wind gusts are as fast as 55 miles per hour. Saturday night, a 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 36. Sunday, or as I like to call it this week, Jasper County Fair Pork Chop Day, a 30% chance of rain showers mixing with snow after 10 a.m. Partly sunny and breezy with a high near 44. You know what makes the cold feel better? A pork chop.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. All right, for some reason, my phone thing worker is not working. Cheryl, did you break it?
Phone thing worker.
My phone thing worker thing is not working. So we have to try this a different way. Hi, good morning. You're calling number 7. Who's this?
Anthony.
Anthony, how are you, bud?
Good, how are you?
Good. All right. So let's see if we can get you a pizza. On this date, in 1968, after 3 seasons on the air, the final episode aired of this show on this date. Was it Gilligan's Island, Dragnet, or Batman? On this date, 1968, after 3 seasons, the final episode of this show aired. Was it Gilligan's Island, Dragnet, or Batman? What do you think?
I'm going to go in the middle.
You're going to go with Dragnet?
Yeah.
Sorry, it was not. It was Batman. The 60s Batman with Adam West aired its final episode on this date. I'm sorry, bud.
In 1968?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, 1968. It aired its final episode after only 3 fabulous seasons of Batman. Womp womp. Sorry, bud. But we'll try and get a winner again on Monday.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
All right. Before we get to a high note, let's get our winner from Find the Big Deal with Strachan Van Til. And this week's winner is Tina Moore. She got registered. Yeah,
wow.
During her birthday week, too. Huh? Now, look at that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. She got registered picked her from Monday on WIBN. So when you have your second chance to get registered, you can do so on WIBN and WLQI, and you can get registered by calling in. We usually do it around 7:15 Central Time. So congratulations to Tina. And now we will head off into the weekend by ending on a high note.
All right. Today's high note going into the weekend is from Goalcast. And it's from Martin Luther King. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope.
Yep, that's a good one. I like that one a lot. All right. Well, if you guys missed any of the shows this week, they're up on Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcast, our station apps, the Q and 98 Gold. You can download the apps and download our podcast. Listen to it that way. You can watch our videos, the whole show on video. You can watch some of our short videos we've got up there, talking about. Let's see, what do we got this week? The Faster Pussycat update from the cruise ship. We've got all
we've
kinds
got
of
the
stuff.
bombers.
We got the Lady Bombers up there. We got Mr. P joining us.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody that came out this week. I feel like we had
Tom
lots
from
of
Nitco.
folks coming out this week.
Yeah.
We had Gary this morning bringing us drinks from B&B Teas and Sips. In Rensselaer. Talked about the pork chop dinner. We'll see you guys out there on Sunday for that.
11 to 1 at the Jasper County Fairgrounds.
Yep. Mr. P, was that this week that he joined us last week?
I thought he was.
Was it last week? Tom from Nitco joining us this week.
Yeah.
So lots of good folks stopping by Touhyville this week. So all those things on video.
And all people are welcomed with food.
That's right.
Yuck.
That's right. Oh, and that's the other thing that I know I posted a short video yesterday about the cannon guy, the guy that shot himself out of a cannon and missed. So I had some fun with that. So, all right. Have yourself a great weekend. Hope you enjoyed listening to the shows this week as much as we enjoyed doing it. And we will see you on Sunday for pork chops, but Monday, of course.
Patty's Day.
St. Patrick's Day here in Touhyville. Take care. Have a good weekend.
This is